believe we have to start the show like this, but you know what? Look at this shit. Look at what I just got when I'm trying to check the fucking live chat. Look, they couldn't verify that I'm an adult. Google wants me to give them my fucking ID. No, why? They don't think I'm an adult, yet despite the fact that I've done YouTube TV and YouTube Premium in the past, and yet they think that I'm not an adult. I have Google Pay where they think I'm not an adult.
Just that young face of yours.
I can't stand this shit. I can't stand it. Look at this. They're gonna fucking region lock me. Okay, all right, good. I see that I'm still able to watch it, but still, fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. We just start the show off, and I have to give him my fucking ID. Yeah, to steal my information even further. Damn it, Google. I'm sick of your shit. Really am sick of it. Oh boy, that's just the way to start.
That is the way.
Well, at least this is coming out on Thursday. At the very least, I need something.
Really?
That's what he's saying. I already have Paramount. Well, the Paramount YouTube channel already. I'm subscribed. I'm ready. I'm nervous. I'm very fucking nervous because they had to do it eventually because they have to attach something to the Running Man. They have to. Mm-hmm. So. I'm just like, oh, this makes me feel scared, but I think I'm going to be okay. Hopefully they do the trailer of the trailer. Hopefully they'll do that. Fuck that shit. I hate it when they do that. Hopefully these movie studios know better to not do that anymore because it drives me up the wall. A trailer for the trailer? I hate it. I really do. I freaking hate it. I was going to talk about something else.
The box office?
Well, yeah, I have to get to that, but I want to talk about this first before I go any further. Warner Brothers is officially up for sale again.
Yeah.
Hey, Zaslav, how does it feel? How does it feel to lose?
This is what is this? Since 2018 with the whole Warner Media, the AT&T shit, and then Warner Bros. Discovery, it hasn't even been 10 years, and there's already 3 fucking mergers for Warner Brothers. 3! Another fucking merger. I thought the Paramount Skydance shit was annoying as fuck, but no, this is happening now too? And apparently, Paramount is the front runner. I'm like, bitch, Skydance just bought your ass. Why can't you just calm down for a few years before you decide to buy another studio? David Ellison, you are a moron.
It's like Hollywood's become a monopoly all of a sudden.
Yeah, David Ellison is fucking just like, oh my god. Actually, Paramount did not turn them down. Apparently, Warner turned them down at first. They turned them down.
You're thinking of,
and then they were like, oh, it's up for sale. So
I think you're thinking of Disney, Hunter. Disney did turn them down, which, what if it would, how crazy it would have been if Disney bought Warner Brothers and so that they technically own Marvel and DC?
Oh, Jesus, that would be an utter nightmare, and this would be too much fan fiction. Oh, it would be too much. It would be too much. Sony, I'm not surprised because I feel like Sony, aren't they a private company? Aren't they not public? Because I would need to check the actual, not Sony Pictures, but Sony. I know they're a conglomerate, but are they public on the stock exchange? Oh, yes, they are. They are public on the stock exchange. So they are a public company. Sony, I feel like it doesn't make sense because Columbia and TriStar and Screen Gems, they have their stuff already. Oh, long time no see, Alex. Hi. I'm talking about this bullshit Warner Bros. Discovery shit and how they want to merge with somebody. I'm like, they're up for sale. I mean, you know what's gonna be even worse? If Netflix buys Warner Bros. Discovery. Because that will guarantee no more fucking theatrical releases. Bye.
Yep.
Oh man, it's just because, especially considering
it has happened. It has happened.
Yes, it has happened, but it's been very rare when they have. It's very rare. I don't know if the new Knives Out movie is gonna get a wide release. I know they did for the last time, but I don't know if they're gonna do it again.
I think I've heard they're looking to give it a wide release.
And if it is gonna be wide, it's only been for one weekend, and they put it in the garbage. Wait till Netflix. But yeah, it's just all these mergers, they annoy the shit out of me. They really do, because I'm just like, most of the time, just like, stick with what you got. You're gonna risk losing more money. It's like fucking EA selling itself to the Saudi Arabian government. Oh wait, they did that. Did you hear about that with EA selling? They went private, and Saudi Arabia bought them out.
No.
No.
It is
Oh my
absolutely
God.
ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's just, it's a whole complicated story. Which I'm not gonna go into it again, but it's just, ugh, jeez. Let's just go with the box. I don't want to think about Warner Bros. Discovery anymore. Fucking assholes. Well, this week was a very quiet week in terms of the box office I'm seeing. One of these results kind of surprises me, but which is in the top 5. But I'm gonna go with the start. Of course, I work my way up. Number 1, as I expected it would be, although I don't think it made as much money as I thought it was going to do, was Chainsaw Man the movie Reze Arc. This is an anime title.
Anime has always done well ever since the pandemic.
Yeah, yes, it always has done well, but I'm surprised it only made $18 million. Considering, look, listen, Demon Slayer made like what, $60 million its opening weekend, maybe even 70.
My guess is Chainsaw's not nearly as popular as Demon Slayer.
But I heard it was a very popular brand in anime. This is why it surprises me. So it's just like, I don't know. It's whatever. I don't really care about anime, but you know what? Even though I don't really care about anime all that much, except for Attack on Titan. That's actually a pretty good show from what I watched. But even though it is anime, and anime does have a tendency to annoy the shit out of me, One Piece, at least it's an actual movie this time, being number 1, compared to fucking a few weeks ago. Do I need to get into it again? Number 2 is the new Colleen Hoover movie, Regretting You, made $13 million. I don't know how much this thing costs, but I'm assuming this is going to be a success because it can't be that expensive to make.
Probably not.
All I know is that Hiccup, huh?
30 million.
Oof. Oof. And they have to make 60. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. I know Hiccup. Well, the live action Hiccup is in this movie.
You know, and I will say this, like, when it comes to, like, all of the Colleen Hoover, like, books and stuff, I have never heard of Regretting You. So,
I know they put out another fucking trailer last week for another movie that she... Yeah. That whatever book that she wrote, it's another movie. I don't even know. It's
there's Verity, which comes out next year.
Yes, next
which
year.
Will probably, because that one was big. Like when it released and everything, it was big, and so was like Ugly Love. But I don't know if that's going to get an adaptation.
I heard Ugly Love was like one of the most problematic books ever made, from what I understand. For very little that I understand. But anyway, number 3, Black Phone 2, $12 million. So far, it's doing pretty well. $48 million domestically. That's pretty good. And now for number 4, which is the one that I'm surprised that it didn't do any better, is Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. What happened? I thought this was going to make money.
Not a good movie.
Well, because you hate biopics. No, I'm just kidding. You hate music biopics, just like you hate Bohemian Rhapsody. Tanner should be in here. He's gonna defend Bohemian.
Yeah, I did like the Al Yankovic movie.
I want to see it. And
me too.
I'm
really not gonna let this fucking stop me. Scott Cooper, yeah.
Yeah.
I like him too. So I don't know. I think it's because kids. I mean, obviously we know who Bruce Springsteen is, but do the kids know? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Number 5, Tron Ares just keeps on bombing. $4 million. Number 6, Good Fortune. Another bomb from Lionsgate. Look at this freaking thing. And then number 7 is the new film from everybody's fucking favorite film critic, Shelby Oaks, which has made $2 million. I heard that the movie has a very low budget, so I don't think...
Yeah, under $3 million.
Yeah, it's probably gonna turn a profit. Even though it's probably gonna be on its way out in a couple of weeks, I think it's gonna just barely break even. I feel like, and I heard the movie's not that great. Am I surprised?
I've heard
No.
differing things. Like some people being like, "Meh," and then some people being like, it is really good. Ending not as much, but I don't know.
I've heard
I still
4s
want
and
to see it.
6s.
Do you know what I've heard that people like Cody Leach, when he talked about it, he said that it's a good movie, but Neon was gonna market the shit out of it, saying it's the scariest movie ever made, and guess what fucking Neon did? I hate Neon's tactics about calling everything the scariest movie ever made, just like they did with Longlegs. The same thing happened, and that's not even a horror film. That's more of a thriller. It's just, come on, Neon, get better fucking management and marketing. Number 8 is One Battle After Another. Number 9 was Roofman. Although I feel like since the budget was only $10 million on this fucking thing, it's gonna barely turn a profit. By next, just barely break even. Number 10 is Truth and Trees.
17 to 19 million.
17 to, oh no, it's a bomb. Anyway, number 10, it's that fucking Angel Studios movie. Whatever, who gives a fuck? As for next week, the biggest release, I think, next week, that's actually a new title, which I'm not going to talk about the other wide release film that's coming out on Friday before I explode. I think the only wide release is going to be Begonia, the new Yorgos movie. And you know what?
And there's also a new, and there's also another Richard Linklater movie, not Blue Moon, the other one.
There's another Linklater movie?
Yeah.
I thought you only made Blue Moon and that was it for the year. Okay, so this weekend, I think it's this weekend, the reissue of That Thing is out, right? Or is it next week?
There's a tile in the chat.
Huh?
There's a tile in the chat. I put it in.
I can't fucking see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't pronounce that. But I think it's this weekend, that the reissue of that one movie, which I will not speak further of for right now, is coming. If it's number 1, and this is it's funny because next week is my birthday episode. I've already chosen the movie that we're gonna do next week. So if I have to start next week off with my birthday episode with a fucking rant, no, it's not gonna be fucking pretty. So
I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, because Netflix. You know what's funny? I have a funny story. Okay, I have a funny fucking story. I'm gonna tell this story before I move on. So I went to a birthday party for my nephew and my niece on Saturday, and my mom decided it was over at my aunt's place, one of my aunts, and Mom put on fucking music, right, and on YouTube, and then what happened was that there was a lot of little kids at the party. It was a very small gathering, but it was a bunch of kids there, and they were like, I saw them taking the remote, pressing back, and then going on YouTube to search whatever they want, and then I saw them put in the words KP, and I figure, oh no, I gotta stop this from happening. Right when I saw them put KP, I knew what it was. Like, no, there's no way. They weren't gonna fucking watch Kim Possible. Hell no. Even though Kim Possible is actually a good fucking show compared to this. And I grew up with it as a kid. So I told my mom, you gotta stop this. I don't want this happening. You don't want this happening. Let's team up. I didn't say it like that. And she was like, no, we put it. And then my mom was talking to them. And she was like, no, for parties, we put on music. And then she just puts on Bad Bunny for like the 500th goddamn time. And it's just like, oh, at least I would rather listen to Bad Bunny than anything off that bullshit ever again. So and it happened twice too. The kids took the thing and they wanted to put it again, and then I had to stop them twice. I mean, these kids were high on fucking sugar, dude. They were stomping around all this shit. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, can't you wrangle your kids a little bit? Was that prep for a super? No, it just happened. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind Bad Bunny. He's one of the modern art. Then again, I kind of it's confession time, folks. I think I'm starting to like bury the hatchet with modern pop music. You know why? There's more important things happening in the world. There's more like important matters to solve in the world. I don't need to be complaining about Sabrina Carpenter for the 500th goddamn time. So there's other things in the world, and maybe I'll give the music a try one day. Maybe I will if I'm feeling bored, and maybe I'll find it okay. Maybe I'll find it good. I don't know, but you know what? It's time to bury the hatchet. As long as you're not Taylor Swift and K-pop Demon Hunters, then I'll have I will continue that fucking rap. I'll continue. But everybody else, even the fucking industry fans like called out on the F1 soundtrack, they could go away. They can. I'll leave them alone, and that's it. I'm burying the fucking hatchet because I feel like I'm, as I said, I am a fan of rock music, but I was thinking, I was reading through Reddit and all this other stuff, and I found fucking metal elitists who listen to Sabrina Carpenter on Reddit.
Oh
The
my
fucking
God.
extreme metal elitists, like the most blackest fucking metal ever, and they listen to her. I was like, okay, if they could do that, I probably can too. I could probably take it like a man. You take it like a man, son of a bitch. That does not mean I'm reviewing the fucking Christmas special on Netflix, though. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm not reviewing on this show. And yes, I do agree. Bad Bunny is a decent actor. Look at Happy Gilmore too. He was actually one of the better parts about that movie, actually. And he was good in Bullet Train. I have not seen Caught Stealing for obvious reasons. It's not because of him. It's because of Darren Aronofsky. Fuck that guy. But yeah, I'm burying the fucking hatchet, all this stuff, and well, maybe I genuinely would like the music. Maybe it's just when you're so close-minded, like I'm not a metal elitist, but I'm definitely a rock elitist. But again, also, even though I am burying the hatchet with all those artists that I mentioned, I'm not burying the hatchet with Radiohead. They still suck. Anyway, now I got that out of my system. Let's see, Jared, you can go first.
Okay, so I'll talk about a few things here. So last week was the Criterion Flash sale.
Oh, after the AWS bullshit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
I'll wait until the Barnes and Noble sale.
Yeah. I talked about this. But yeah, so it was supposed to happen on Tuesday. That's what everybody was seeming, and then it didn't. And I looked at like Reddit and stuff, and most of people were probably like, "Oh yeah, probably because of AWS." And they didn't want a whole bunch of angry people that couldn't like check out. So on Wednesday at noon and everything, they started, and so I was like, well, I might as well. I got my $10 off, which would basically.
I like to call it AWS apology money.
my $10 basically paid for shipping, so I basically got these for the price of the actual movie, half price, because everything's 50% off. So, and
I wait till Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, same here.
What is kind of insane here? I don't think I have ever gotten Criterions this quickly. I ordered them on Wednesday, and they came to me on Saturday at like 8 a.m.
Jesus, it's almost prime delivery, but not quite, because 2 days, 1 or 2 days, give or take.
Yeah, no, I was really, really shocked. And so I got 2 movies. One I knew I was 100% like going to get, because Morgan and I, we went on a trip in Ohio a couple weeks back, and we went to a Barnes and Noble, and I was just perusing through there, and I almost got this, but they didn't have the 4K, so I ended up getting the 4K Blue Velvet. But I got 2 movies, so all of this was like in total. Like I got 2 4Ks for like $50.
Ooh, it's not bad considering 4Ks are a little.
The 4Ks are usually literally like 45.
Yeah, it's
or
ridiculous.
something.
It's ridiculous.
But
But
I
it's expensive
got
as a fucking Disney Steelbook.
I got Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon, which is kind of the movie that he did when the multiple times that he tried to get Napoleon made fell through.
It's the Napoleon movie for all intents and purposes. For all intents and purposes.
Yeah. In fact, I think some of the costumes even, because it's roughly around the same period too.
I got something
I've
even
seen
better,
this
Jared.
movie, which is why I really, really wanted to get it. I love this movie, but it is in need of a rewatch.
I'm not that big of a Kubrick guy. I love Full Metal Jacket, but maybe I should just give his other stuff a try. But presumably, if it's more fucking shorter, and I don't know if I can handle 2001. I really know if I can.
It's like I love Kubrick, but I am not like. I love him, and some of his movies are some of my favorite movies of all time, but I wouldn't go and say that he is one of my favorite filmmakers.
Nah, it's it's almost like me with P.T. Anderson. His first 4 films are fucking incredible, and then aside from The Master, everything else is a hunk of shit. Well, I haven't seen one battle after another, but still.
But no. Also, I love that 4K, that Criterion with are they doing this with like they're doing things with like certain ones where it's the
Yeah, I have one that's like that with the sleeve. Menace Society comes with that, and then Thelma and Louise did as well too.
Let's see,
that's the ones I have would have that.
Blue Velvet has this. The New World has it.
Overrated.
And then my Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, my Thelma and Louise is like that as well. That's what I meant. And my Virtue Suicides in the regular
Firewalk with me as well.
Oh, they give Lynch the proper the double treatment, triple treatment. I don't know, quadruple treatment. I don't know.
Yeah. What's funny is Morgan's old roommate is the one that bought me that Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me Criterion. And then I told her, I'm like, the 4K is out soon, so you're gonna have to like rebuy it for me. But then the second one I got, it was kind of like I could really pick anything. I could be risky and buy something that I haven't seen yet. You put the 4 in the I should have fucking thought about that. I should have thought about that. Damn it. Damn it, I should have done that. Fuck. I should have done it.
David online, you could ask him to change it.
I'm keeping it as is. It's called maintaining continuity.
I almost went with Scorsese's movie Mean Streets, but I needed to rewatch it first. I wanted to rewatch it first to see if I'm like, would I really want the movie? And then I rewatched the movie, and I fucking love that movie. So I kind of wish that I had gotten it.
Oops.
But at the same time, I am not mad at all with the choice that I made, and I got Spike Lee's masterpiece.
I don't know about that. Do the Right Thing at Marbley's masterpiece.
I say this is his masterpiece. Maybe not his most accessible film because it is 3.5 hours long.
I've seen it. It's very good, but it's very long. I don't know if I can rewatch that again.
But this is one I've been wanting to get for a very long time.
It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I didn't think it was great, probably because of the length, to be honest. 3 hours and 20 minutes, it's just a very long time to be sitting. It's like I could be watching Return of the King for that amount of time and enjoy myself more.
But yeah, I need to rewatch it and stuff. And so those are what I got. I almost talked myself into getting like a third movie, but I was just going to be like, let me just get a Blu-ray so it's, cheaper.
Yeah.
But I talked myself out of it. So yeah, Criterion Cell worked out in my favor. I think last year I kind of did myself a disservice and I only bought one during the Criterion sale. I feel better after buying 2 of those movies, though. And next, I think, when I emailed you earlier, Victor, I was like, I don't know what I'm actually going to talk about, but I knew what I was going to talk about. I just forgot. So I have a fun topic here. This is a experience that I never really had before, but now I'm remembering I have done something like this before. I went to a film festival, a local film festival.
I see.
To this past week, and
did they get anything fucking big?
This is the most like Appalachian kind of sounding thing ever. It's called Solar Holler Film Festival.
What
because
in the hell
out here
is
in
this?
Appalachia, hollows, as you would call them, are called hollers.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So, this is a film festival that was its second year.
It's a very small one.
It is a very small one. And my guess is that it is probably going, just from what I saw with the lineup from the first year to this year, a whole lot more films overall.
Okay.
I think like the first time there was like maybe like eight short films altogether. This time there was like 12 overall, and then 2 feature-length movies.
Probably not very big ones.
No. And also some of these are not like all local. Some of them are from around like the greater area around us, like Ohio. I think one of the films was even from like Minnesota.
Okay.
So it's just people, submitting their films to these particular, something like, hey, I have a horror sci-fi movie and everything. Of course, you're going to take it to, something that's, horror related. Like
yes.
Cosmic Holler.
Yeah.
But the whole reason I went to it was my best friend made a short documentary to submit to the film festival. Because he has gotten really big into making documentaries. Me and him, tried to make, short films and even a feature film in the past and everything. But last year he made a entire feature-length film with his students. He's a special ed teacher at his school, and so he made a film based off of like all of his students' like abilities and everything. And it was not a great thing or anything, but it was very sweet and everything, and it got that itch for filmmaking back in him. And so he's been wanting to make a couple documentaries. He's working on one currently that is, I think, going to be really, really great. And so this was just kind of a test run to get something out there. And his is a Bigfoot documentary.
What?
but specifically, like, on Bigfoot sightings in the Appalachian area.
Oh boy, Bigfoot.
So like it consists of only one interview, and he even tells me that he kind of pushed for time because he was really trying to get the documentary to 45 minutes, because based off of like IMDb's, rules and stuff, your movie is considered feature length if it is 45 minutes.
Not me,
By
because that's
IMDb
television length. But anyway,
just by IMDb standards.
I get that.
Shout out to the first animated Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's barely under an hour. God.
So yeah.
Wait, I got a fucking approval from the MPA, giving the whole fucking rating and everything.
So yeah, we were, a bunch of us were like, we're going to go to the film festival, surprise him and, support him. And like, so we planned this out. We made all of these shirts, which it's got the logo that me and him made up when we kind of created our own like film studio name and branding. And so we went there, and before we even get to there, Morgan and I were running late because I thought it was at a different place than it ended up being, because I thought we knew where it was going to be, like in terms of the city. I thought I knew where it was going to be because I'm like, oh yeah, there's a place called the Paramount Theater. Of course it's going to be there. And then I happened to look at Facebook and then saw that it was about 10 minutes away in the other direction.
Oh,
jeez. Different theater.
Oh, boy.
And it was supposed to start, the movies were supposed to start at 11.
Ooh.
And we were going to get there at like 10:58.
Oh, this
but
barely.
Anyway, we got there. Apparently they had not even opened up yet, because apparently the night before, the hard drive that the guy that is running the festival had all the movies on, just like corrupted.
Uh-oh.
And so it wouldn't work with the projection system. And so he asked one of the guys that was actually in the film festival, had submitted a film and everything, to help him out and everything. And like, they went and like got a whole new hard drive and put the films on. So they were running like 30-40 minutes late.
Oh shit.
And so like, and we weren't gonna be there all day because it was a whole day event, and like a lot of us we were just wanting to be there to support my friend Drew and everything, and watch his documentary specifically. And so when it comes to the list of movies, so there was a 11 a.m. block with 1, 2, 3, 4, with 5 short films, and then 15-minute intermission, followed by a feature-length movie, and then an hour break. So then at like 3 o'clock, the second block shows the other movies, and then you have a final intermission with another movie, and then awards are at like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So we sat down, we're like, all right, yeah, we're going to watch Drew's movie. And then we I was having a fun time and everything. I'm like, I'm going to see some, just all of these different like short films and movies and stuff that, some of them, because I know it's kind of local and everything. I'm not expecting like the best things in the world.
We're
In
talking
fact,
Clerks low budget. We're talking
Yeah.
fucking ultra low budget, like Clerks.
and I
Hey,
will
to be
get
fair,
into
Clerks
some of
is a great movie, so
Clerks
you never
is a
know.
great movie. Then again, it got pumped up for like I think they spent like what after it got picked up by Miramax, like they spent $2 million on the fucking soundtrack alone. So by the final total should be like $3 million. But anyway, that's a story for a
So
different time.
we started watching stuff, and apparently they started showing the movies from the second block.
Uh-oh.
Drew's movie was in the first block.
Uh-oh.
They started showing all the movies from the second block. And apparently it completely had to do with what was uploaded and downloaded for the time on the hard drive. So, like, that stuff hadn't downloaded yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So they were just showing basically, that.
Yes.
So we were instantly kind of like, oh no. Like, Morgan and I, we had things to do that day and everything. And it's like, we only planned to be there for Drew's movie. So we tried staying there as long as we could. So we watched.
Hopefully, you got to see the fucking actual documentary. I mean,
we didn't.
Oh God!
Technically, though, I have seen it because Drew showed me a rough cut of the movie, so I have seen it. But I did not see it in that theater because,
wow, these people, these film festival people, got to get their shit together. This is the moral of the story.
Like, the movie finally showed at like 3:00, and it's like we had to be places at like 3:00.
Yeah, film festival people, get your shit together. It's only your second year.
So we ended up in the funny thing is too, one of the short films that played in the second block, which was what we watched first, didn't play. So these were the list of movies. There was Tethered, Battle of L.A.
Battle L.A., you mean...
Battle Los Angeles? Jonathan Leesman did a sequel to that?
Autumn Spooks.
Yep, that one.
Autumn Spooks, Contract Generation, and Fiddler on the Moon. The first movie, Tethered, did not play. It almost played, though, because after the next 4 movies played, the guy came out and he's like, "Hey guys, we're gonna do a 15-minute intermission," and then the lights went back off and the movie started. That movie Tethered started playing, and then they stopped it.
Oh my God!
So I don't even know
what
if that
Jordan
ended
Peele
up
would like to
playing
think.
at all.
He would probably sue that for infringement because of us, the Tethered, and he'll sue that for infringement.
Also,
Us is not a good movie. But anyway, go ahead.
Here's a thing too, another thing, which is why this was all just a mess. So we got there and we hadn't bought tickets or anything. Like, we assumed that we could buy tickets there. You could apparently buy them online, but we looked online and everything, and apparently the site to buy tickets and everything, you couldn't buy tickets anymore.
Oop.
And then we asked the people at the theater, and they're like, we don't do that. You'll have to, he's the guy you're going to give your money to and everything. We didn't pay him. So we watched this stuff for like free. I'm like, I wonder how many people that were actually there.
Oh my goodness.
Supposedly they were gifted a lot of money to even like put this shindig together. So I think he made money from it.
At least I hope he did.
I hope he did, because like I would feel really bad, because it's like I think it is.
Like you might want to turn it down while you're
putting
eating.
this all together. So, but anyway, so I didn't watch Tethered. I watched Battle LA, which was the best one of the bunch. And it was the first thing we watched. It's in the style of like a 1950s kind of sci-fi movie.
Oh, I see. So, like Day the Earth Stood Still, like Them, like those things.
Like Planet
really good
Space.
Production value. Just it looks period appropriate. The way they speak is just how they would speak in those old movies. It looks really good. The angles even, it's like, oh, they like very clearly like were able to replicate just what those kinds of movies looked like. And it was genuinely like really entertaining and stuff. And then after that, and it was like 14 minutes. The next one was called Autumn Spooks, which was like 3 minutes long, and it was like, how do I describe this? It was like puppetry, but
Puppet Master 10?
Yeah, it was like puppetry, but like it was like jack-o'-lanterns and like spooky stuff, but it was like, I don't know, like figurines like made of like yarn and stuff, and I have no idea what it was. It was kind of a drug trip, I'm not going to lie.
Oh jeez.
Interesting snooze fest. And then we watched this one called Contract Generation. I had no idea what was going on in this. It was one of those things where it's like, you feel like the person that wrote it thought that they were writing something like very deep.
Oh, so like Paul Thomas Anderson with fucking Inherent Vice. It's the same shit.
They were writing something like very deep, and it's like taking place in space, and they're like working on this machine.
But that sounds exactly
I will say, like the set design was really good. Like it looked like they were. It looked like they had done a really good job of like creating a set that felt like believable. It was like steamy and just like all the technical stuff looked really good. I just had no idea what was happening the whole time. It was just like utter nonsense to me. But then the real gem of this was the next one. It was a documentary that was 30 minutes long, and oh my god, I felt like I was there for like an hour and a half.
Oh,
because
shit.
Of how bored I was. Yeah. It was called Fiddler on the Moon, Judaism in Space.
What in the hell is this?
So, it's an interesting idea for a documentary. It deals with astronauts that, you know, are Jewish, that have gone up into space and everything. Interesting, you know.
So you mean like that one segment of History of the World Part 1?
You know what? They put that in the documentary. History of the World Part 1. They put that footage in the documentary. Also, Neil deGrasse Tyson's in this documentary too.
How much did they pay him? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's about it's weird because it's called Fiddler on the Moon, and it shows a image of a woman playing a fiddle on the moon. I always feel like it's like I'm wondering who made this, like if like they themselves are Jewish or something, because it just feels weird and insensitive calling it Fiddler. Like, I mean, I know there's Fiddler on the Roof and everything, the musical and stuff, but I don't
Which,
know.
God forbid, we have to review one day.
It just felt weird, and it was so dull, guys. This was one of the dullest, like, stories that never needed to be told. A lot of it focused on, oh, hey, you know, going up into space, how do you even celebrate Hanukkah when, you know, the cycle of, you know, the moon and the sun and stuff, you know, there's no concept of time really in space. Or like, hey, if we ended up going to Mars, how in the world are you going to, you know, celebrate Hanukkah and everything?
This sounds like the most boring fucking thing I've ever.
God. So one of our
God,
friends.
look, you're gonna get called anti-Semitic. Nah, you were not anti-Semitic.
I am not.
We promise.
I am not. I'm just calling out a pretty dull documentary. I will not say it was bad. I will just say it was very boring. And it could have been an interesting story. But yeah, one of our friends, his old roommate from college actually came in, and I heard him snoring behind me during this. But yeah, so there was that, and then the final film that we ended up watching was, because there was 2 feature films that were playing. One of them was called, well, let me, where's the list? Okay. One of them was called Inertia.
Sounds foreign.
And then the one that we watched was called Wolf Moon Rising, which was an hour and 17 minutes. And the guy that was the head of all of this, he told us, he's like, hey, you know, these are independent films, so, you know, they're not rated or anything. I'm just going to let you know that this one has, you know, a lot of violence. It's very gory, and, you know, some language and everything. He's like, but, you know, he's like, this is a fun one. I think at that point the movie had started, so it was like the credits had started, and so like I went and like got like a soda to bring back, and then they were like in the middle of a action scene and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, this looks so bad. However, it's like, as I started watching the movie, I understood, like, it was not a movie that was trying to take itself all that seriously. In fact, when you got to the end of the credits and everything, they basically say in the credits that this was just kind of them wanting to do like a Grindhouse style, like, sci-fi horror movie.
Essentially, what they wanted to do was make a better movie than Death Proof.
Well, to be fair, there is a better movie than Death Proof. It's called Planet Terror.
I know, but we're not talking about Planet Terror. It's about Death Proof, because
both of those movies have, you know, much better style than this, because this one is just like basic middle-aged people just kind of making a movie, and maybe not really knowing how to make a movie or
So
anything.
bad taste.
Yeah. Bad taste even looks better than, like, at least framed better, like, on the screen. It's like,
I don't know
taste
about
kinda
that.
looks
Most
like
of it looked like, what the hell am I looking at?
But, so what it is, it's basically Alien, but with werewolves in space. So what happens, the beginning of the movie, this ship is taken over. There's one of their crewmates is a werewolf, and he starts killing all of them.
So he's supposed to be Ash or something.
Yeah. This lady, she gets into like a cryo sleep, and the werewolf guy ends up getting into cryo sleep too. And then we shift to this other crew on this other ship that come across this ship, and obviously they bring the two people on board. And
this sounds like this sounds like a little bit of both the first two Alien movies. Like, you can say the girl is fucking new at this point.
Well,
sort of new,
I say girl, but like middle-aged woman.
I know, but if Newt was actually a middle-aged woman.
Well, also, it has stuff in common with Alien too, because this lady's also like in her underwear, and it's like it makes me weirdly uncomfortable while watching the movie, because it's like how much like it's just like I feel like the director just wanted her in her underwear kind of thing.
Watch the what the fuck is that movie called? The Apparition's even worse in this regard.
And then she eventually turns into a werewolf too and everything, and we get a transformation, so of course we end up seeing her boobs as well.
Oh boy.
Which that was very awkward and uncomfortable and stuff, because it's like
you're watching
I really
it in public.
Don't want to see this. This is just kind of gross. In fact, most of the people that starred in this movie, they looked like
porn stars. Is that what you're about to say?
Yes, but they looked like everybody's like sleazy, greasy uncle. Like everybody looked like they like work in like a mechanic shop, and like sweat is just pouring from them at all times because the set is
Boogie
obviously.
Nights 2, that reminds me, that could be Boogie Nights 2. It could be the fucking what the fuck's the fuck.
Also, there's moments too, like I like looking at low budget stuff, and or just even like old sci-fi movies in particular, where like for set design and stuff, they'll use like objects in the real world, but kind of spice them up a little bit to make them look kind of futuristic and stuff. It was really funny because I saw a few Star Wars things. The guns were like the Halo pistol, the pistol from Halo. And then there was like some sort of like control panel that was the Disney Infinity thing that you place the figurines.
Oh my god! Anybody else remembers Disney Infinity? How before that bombed?
So like there was just things like that. It was not good or anything, but I have to admit and everything, it had a really good pace to it. So stuff was constantly happening for like the hour, 17 minutes. Because I feel like a lot of times with like extremely low budget stuff like this, there's like they don't have enough story or enough happening to make it an hour and 17 minutes. So and a lot of times it's like you might have like an hour of a 45-minute movie and you're just pushing it for time. Not exactly here and everything. It was just it was an interesting experience, and Morgan and I ended up leaving after that. Not because we wanted to or anything, but just because like we didn't have the time to be there all day. So we didn't
you
even
just wanted
get
to wash
see
your face after that bad movie. You wanted to get that shit off your face.
It was quite an experience. Maybe I'll go back. Maybe I will pay him money next time.
Maybe that guy could be like, actually run them in order and not get the hard drive all messed up.
So apparently what happened to he had everybody submit the movies to him on Google Drive.
Oh, that is such the most convenient way of...
So that might have been where some of the problems arose from. But yeah.
oh jeez.
It was quite an experience. I'm just kind of happy that there is something like this, like this close to home, like even if it is like extremely small. Again, this is the second year because Huntington does do like a film festival every year, but like what they do is they basically get a few movies that have been at some film festivals already and stuff and just kind of show them, and that's about it. There's no like awards or anything. It's just it's called the Martial Artists Series. You're basically just seeing a bunch of movies that were at some festivals. And they're never really any of the big ones, of course. But yeah, that was my experience. It was quite something. I was very excited to talk about how much of a mess it was.
Man. That's so crazy. Especially considering with everything you told me with all these ultra low budget things that I've never even heard of before. Like,
yeah, no, I don't know how many of them were like super local. I want to say that my best friend's documentary was the most local because like he is living in the city that the festival took place in, so
yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, it is cool to have a film festival near you. For us here in New York, Soren knows this too. Our big ones are Tribeca and the New York Film Festival. Every September, October. It's one of the major ones. It's where all the celebrities go out to because although to be fair, we're not like Toronto.
Yeah,
I think Toronto, like that. I mean, that's the film festival that's kind of on my. Well, then again, fuck Cairns. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Toronto is on my wavelength. So, to some extent, Sundance is too, although the Sundance scam is still around here and there every once in a while, but not as much as it used to be. But yeah, it's interesting to have a film festival around you. Although, to be fair, I've never been to any of these film festivals because we're not allowed. I don't know if it's available to the public. That's the thing.
I'm trying to remember. I remember one of my coworkers was telling me a few months ago that like one of the film festivals was it Sundance?
Maybe South by Southwest?
Trying to like maybe change its location.
Yes, Sundance was the one that was changing its location.
One of the options on there was Cincinnati, which I'm just 2 hours away from, so like
Jared
that would have been
Sundance
awesome.
Film Festival coming 2020. I don't know when.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know I don't know why they're changing it out. Sundance is already a chill. I think I associate Sundance with Utah. I always have. You know, it's just like it's kind of crazy. I don't know why. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, Soren, do you want to go next?
I might as well. I was gonna wait for a cheating, but since Jared was finished, I might as well go. So this is So this is something I've done on the Film Burning podcast a couple times, but since I'm here, I might as well fill up my topic with it. So as some of you know, I previously did Exorcist and Halloween, and this time I'm doing
Let's have a look.
Child's Play.
Oh, it's funny
Ooh.
because I've only seen the first one and parts of the second.
Oh, I've only seen the first Child's Play and the remake.
Oh wait, I've seen the remake. The remake fucking stinks. I've seen the remake.
I'm probably the only one right here and everything that likes the remake.
That is awful. This is for Tupac. Stupid movie.
Okay, so here we go. The first one is a classic, a bit silly, a bit stupid, but it's still a B.
I think it's a good movie.
The second one is more the same, but I really enjoyed the climax, so I give it the same rating. Child's
Yeah.
Play 3, a bit lackluster. Felt took itself a bit too seriously, and the climax was a bit convoluted.
Can I just have a comment about Child's Play 3? You want to know who directed Child's Play 3? Jack Bender. Do you know who Jack Bender is?
Right.
He is one of the executive producers, and aside from J.J. Abrams, the primary director of Lost.
Wait, another fucking drink.
Is the third one that takes place in
the military camp?
The
military school.
So yeah, literally, since when did that come out? 91. So literally, 13 years before Lost, Jack Bender did Child's Play 3. And remember, he directed a lot of the major episodes of Lost after Abrams directed the pilot. So he was probably the primary director. All the important episodes, he fucking directed.
Brian Chucky is where things got more sillier and, in my opinion, better. Sia Chucky,
now, fuck Sia Chucky. Put that shit in the fucking... The Glenn and Glenda shit.
As much as everyone else, but I felt it a bit lackluster in the screenplay.
Also, Jennifer Tilly playing herself and Redman for some reason.
Cuss Chucky, it's not perfect, but I felt a decent way to continue the franchise. Color Chucky,
Ow, I don't know.
As for the remake,
garbage.
Fuck that movie.
Fuck that movie. It's so bad. It is so fucking bad, dude.
Agree.
I'm so happy.
Like that one.
That is so bad, dude. Everything. I couldn't take that movie not the least bit seriously. That is just what are you doing? What legit? It sounds like it's almost like Sia Chucky in certain parts of it, and you cannot buy anybody in that role for a second. The kid did okay. I think it's Jason Bateman's son, I think, or nephew. I forget. He's related to him in some capacity. And I could not. Aubrey Plaza as the mother, really? Really?
So yeah, that's my TLS. Apologies if it's a bit anticlimactic, but considering there's only a few movies and most of them I feel pretty much the same.
You should have just put the fucking TV series. There's 3 seasons of that.
I'm not really a TV
I feel
guy.
like the Chucky movies are movies that you can't talk about. What is there to really talk about?
That's why I've kind of lowered back on talking about Child's Play, because other than the first one, what is there for me to talk about?
It's kind of like this. I feel like you would start repeating yourself. Say if you're hey, every week I'm going to review one of the Child's Play movies. It's I feel like you could say everything you say.
Yeah, it's just you say it,
talking about all
and then you just say it a little bit different. And if I ever review Child's Play 3, all I would do is fucking talking about Jack Bender. That's all I would be fucking doing.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm a Lostian. That's how we work.
Okay, so to fill up more of my time, I have a Watch Moser list.
Okay.
Yay.
And considering that this is Halloween, what better way to celebrate it than with the top 50 movies that cause people to walk out?
Oh boy, I have so many I could think of, and it's 50, so this will be something.
Number 50 is a movie called Cusco. I've never even heard of it.
Cusco?
No,
like
Cus.
like the Emperor's New Groove, Cusco.
I was gonna make that joke, but a bit too obvious. Number 49, Babylon.
Which is this one? There's a couple of movies named Babylon.
Damien Chazelle.
Fuck no! I'm not gonna watch elephants shitting on people. I am not gonna do that. No.
I love the movie.
Number
You love
40
elephants shitting on people,
I
Jared?
do. I wish they would do it more often.
Number 48, Poor Things.
I like that movie. I wouldn't think I would, but like I said,
One of my old coworkers, she watched that movie, and I don't think she knew what she was getting into, and it's something that I wouldn't have thought that she would like, and she absolutely loved that movie.
I guess I don't know. I don't think it's fucked up and messed up and it's weird and shit, but I don't think Yorgos actually showed fucking restraint at times in that movie compared to a lot of the other shit he done before. He actually showed restraint. I think it's because of the script, which was written by fucking the guy who wrote Cruella, Tony McNamara. So it's just like, I thought I wasn't gonna like it. There are parts that are a little weird, but other than I actually was engaged by it. I think Tim Burton would have liked that movie. I think maybe Tim Burton's seen it. I think that's something that he would like. The only problem I have with that movie is the fucking he did the same thing in The Favorite. The fucking the peephole shots. Take that out of the movie. Let me have the whole fucking image, please.
Number 47, another movie I've never even heard of. The Great Ecstasy of Robert Carmichael.
Nope. Never heard of that.
Now I gotta look that up.
Number 46, Take Another Drink, The Woman.
The Woman. What the hell is this?
I don't even fucking know. Number 45, Straw Dogs, the original.
No, I've heard good things about it. I heard the remake sucked dick.
Number 44, number 44, Taxi Driver.
I can understand. Maybe there's one bit that I think I understand. It's when Robert De Niro takes Sybil Shepherd to the porno theater. Because I'm gonna watch a movie. Oh, we're gonna watch a porno.
I love that scene so much.
I think I find it funny because he just takes her to see a fucking porno. I don't know.
Because to him, it's like not a big deal and everything. He doesn't understand what's wrong about it.
Taxi Driver is a good movie. I haven't seen that in a very long time. I think it's been almost 10 years since I've seen it.
Well, I just rewatched it. So
better than Joker, that's for sure.
Number 43, The Lion King.
Why would people look out The Lion King?
Oh,
why?
It's just because children were too upset with Mufasa's death.
It's not even that graphic! You wanna know what's fucking...
It's sad!
Honestly, there are more violent Disney deaths. Look at fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. Kids will be upset watching that movie.
Look at Black Cauldron.
Oh, Black Cauldron even worse.
Number 42, Under the Skin.
Fuck off. It's just a pretentious version of the movie Species.
Still need to see Species. Number 41, The Wild Bunch.
I've been wanting to see that movie for a very long time.
I've never seen a Sam Peckinpah movie.
Yeah,
so.
me either.
Number 40, Alien.
I can for the time I guess I can say because it is a bit gory.
It is.
It is much gory. Like when I rewatched it before I watched Romulus, I was surprised how violent. I thought the most violent stuff was gonna be in the second movie. I thought in the first one it was cut away, but no, it is pretty graphic at times.
Number 39, the fourth movie I've never heard of. Who Am I to You?
Who am I to you?
I don't know
nobody.
who I am.
Nobody. That's who I am to you. I'm a nobody.
Who am I to you?
Number 38, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I can understand that movie's practically almost like a snuff film at times. I wasn't scared of that movie, but I just felt sick when watching it at times.
Number 37, Havek, Inherent Vice.
Fuck that movie. I don't need to say anything further. You know it's bad when the only thing I can say that's good about it is Catherine Waterston's boobs. That's the only thing. I'm desperate. That's how bad that movie is.
Number 36, fuck. I just watched this the other day.
Oh,
Human
boy.
Centipede.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I like. I'm sorry. I like the first one because I think it's like kind of funny in how absurd and crass it is, and
2 and
then
3?
that
2
second
and
one
3?
is repulsive.
I heard
the
the second
second
one's
one
the
is
worst
hands
one.
down. The
I've
second one
not
is
seen
hands.
the third one, so
The second one is hands down the worst because it takes itself way too seriously.
Oh, boy.
Number 35, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Ripping the guy's fucking heart out. PG-13. That's what started it.
Number 34, Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, that movie. I saw it again recently. I still love it, but my goodness, is it violent at times. Like, Jesus Christ. I thought Pulp Fiction was violent, you know. Like, then again, everything Tarantino does is fucking violent to some extent.
mm-hmm.
Number 33, Wild at Heart.
Never saw it. I heard that's one of the more, I guess, accessible David Lynch movies. One of the more accessible ones from what I hear.
Very violent.
I heard it's. But again, what is it? Blue Velvet was violent too.
Yeah.
Look at Dennis Hopper beats the shit out of Isabella Rossellini. Like, Jesus Christ.
Number 32, Cats.
Well, that movie could go fuck itself anyway.
Number 31, Hey Chain, Where Are You? Terrifier 2.
Oh, is this the Fuck Them Kids or is that the third one? But no, just the third one. I'm sorry.
Number 30, Joker 2.
Well, then again, Joker 2 is Joker 2. Todd Phillips trying to take himself too seriously, trying to be this auteur film. Go back to fucking Road Trip. That's all I gotta say.
Number 29, Crimes of the Future.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not surprised considering it's David Cronenberg.
Number 28, the fifth one I've never even heard of, La Ventura.
La Ventura?
La Ventura. Maybe
Nope.
I've heard of that.
Nope.
Like,
nope, not me.
Number 27, Blue is the Warmest Color.
Well, everybody... Every time that movie gets brought up, then again, why would people walk out? All the heterosexual males will probably stay.
Number 26, the sixth movie I've never heard of, Baskin.
I never heard of that either. Baskin Robbins, that's good ice cream, though.
Baskin Robbins always finds out. Number 25, the Brown Bunny.
Yeah, because Vincent Gallo gets his fucking dick sucked by his girlfriend at the time. Roger Ebert gave it a fucking 0-star rating. There was a clip of him yelling at Gallo. I think it was like Sundance or something. It's like that clip is everywhere on YouTube, but you know him yelling at him. It's just.
Number 24, the Neon Demon.
Well, other than Driving Bronson, I don't want anything to do with Nicholas Winding Refn. I want nothing to do with that guy. That guy is so far up his own ass.
Number 23, Crash, not the Best Picture winner, the
Cronenberg
film.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like having sex like during car crashes or something like that. I don't know. It sounds like it's not Cronenberg. Not really for me. Then again, most Cronenberg movies are not for me. I love A History of Violence though, and The Fly.
Number 22, a Serbian film.
No, never in my life am I going to watch that.
Yeah, I have no interest.
No.
Number 21, a movie I just talked about a few episodes ago. The House That Jackass Built.
Do I need to go further? Do I need to go further with that fucking hack?
Number 20, Caligula.
You know, I was thinking about when I was watching Interview with the Vampire last night to prep for this. I'm like, that whole scene with the play. I'm just like, oh, the audience there who was watching that whole thing, which probably we'll talk about later. They're like, oh, they probably was looking like they're watching Caligula or something.
I still want to see that like new cut and everything that they did with that 4K.
Oh man.
Number 19, that 1999 movie that we don't talk about.
Oh jeez. Oh, look, the rating is here for Avatar Fire and Ash, rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence and action, bloody images. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna die. Some strong language. Oh, they're gonna say fuck. Thematic elements, which is the laziest form of anything when it comes to a rating, and suggestive material. Anytime.
Way of Water says fuck twice.
I haven't seen that movie in about a year, so...
Yeah, Morgan
seen it
and I
since it came
noticed when we saw it at
A rewatch is in order soon. I'm going to be rewatching them before this one comes out, obviously. So I forgot they said fuck twice. I thought they only said it once.
One is under Jake's breath, and then the other one is Spider literally just saying fuck.
Number 18, The Revenant.
Great movie that I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, that's in need of a rewatch.
Number 17, The Walk.
The Robert Zemeckis?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see that.
Number 16.
Kind of wish I saw it in theaters.
Number 16, The Tree of Life.
No. 2 Terrence Malick movies, and that's enough, folks. I think I haven't said this publicly, but I saw The New World like about a month ago. Oh, Jared, what do you see in that movie, man? It is so boring.
I love the trees. I like that Colin Farrell.
I mean, Colin Farrell was decent in it, but whenever they're not fucking narrating, too much narration in that fucking movie, by the way. Stop it with the poetry, Malick. Have it make sense.
Number 15, a sequel that's going to be Too Little Too Late, Passion of the Christ.
Oh, yeah, I think that sequel... Apparently, you know how... I'm going to actually update you about the whole recasting. Apparently, they recasted fucking everybody for the Resurrection of the... Everybody, not just Jim Caviezel. Everybody has been recast. Every single fucking person. Oh, it's going to be great, isn't it? No Jim Caviezel, no Monica Bellucci. No, they're going to be a bunch of amateurs.
You know, I watched... when I was, probably a bit too young and everything, but, I grew up in the church and everything, so I watched Passion of the Christ when I was way too young. I actually did ask if I could go. I didn't say, hey, can I leave for a second, but during one of the scenes and everything, I was like, that is really gross and upsetting. I was like, can I use the bathroom?
Oh, jeez.
And then I came back in. But...
To be fair, honestly, do we need to talk about if this movie is anti-Semitic or not?
Moving on. Number 14, Clockwork Orange.
I can understand because, well, let's face it.
Rape scene.
Yeah, the rape, and also the guys beating in the sidewalk. I think there's like the Alex is like beating somebody up or something like that. Or
yeah.
Number 13, Pink Flamingos.
Never in my life. I'm never gonna. The only John Waters movie that I might watch is Serial Mom or Pecker. That's it. None of his other films. No.
Or Crybaby, the Johnny Depp movie.
Maybe that, but that's the only 3. I will never be watching anything else. Nothing else.
Hairspray is another one I hear is normal.
I also want to see Polyester.
But that's like gross. It's like Pink Flamingos. I heard that was gross.
Number 12, Swiss Army Man.
Oh, no, this is not a movie for me. Like, all the humor is just farting. That's all it is. And the farts are a metaphor. Fuck you.
Number 11, the worst movie hands down by this director, Antichrist.
Well, then again, Lars von Trier could just fucking hell. All of his movies are bad. Fuck that. I'm not giving that man no more of a chance. 2 movies and I'm done.
Number 10, 127 Hours.
That is a phenomenal movie. I think they probably didn't like the fucking arm cut off.
Yeah, they do. Number 9, Raw.
Oh my god, I'm going to talk about this movie later because I did a list for tonight, but let's just say I was not pleased when I was watching that movie. And not for the reasons that you think, because I don't think the movie's that violent. I don't like the movie because it's fucking retarded.
Number 8, Pulp Fiction.
Obviously. I mean, there's so many... I think... Is the one scene with John Travolta sticking the needle in Uma Thurman mentioned because that's probably one of the most graphic scenes of the whole movie.
Number 7, Irreversible. Number 6, Freaks.
The one from the guys who did the new Final Destination. Is this the same movie or is that another movie?
It's from 1932.
Oh, the other one.
Because I was thinking the director of Dracula.
Because I thought it was the other Freaks with the guys who just did Final Destination Bloodlines. They directed that, so I thought that's what they were going with, but no.
Number 5, Saving Private Ryan.
That movie is. I love that movie, but it is tough. It is a tough watch. Like, oh my god, I think it's one of the most violent movies I've ever seen.
Number 4 is Victor's favorite movie, Mother. Number 3, Cloverfield.
Well, I think mostly has to do with the shaky cam. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else. The movie's tame, you know. Yeah. Unless you don't like giant dinosaurs that try to be Godzilla. Unless you don't like that.
Number 2, another one of Victor's favorites, Josh. And number 1, The Exorcist. And number 1, The Exorcist.
Well, The Exorcist is. Well, I'm surprised that Jaws didn't get it because Jaws for the time was pretty fucking violent, and it made people not want to go back in the water for a long time. So I thought because of its impact, it would be on here. But I guess The Exorcist, I think is one of the scariest movies ever made. And I think it's one of the most effective because of its scariness. It's one of the only horror movies that literally gets me to be scared because it just makes me feel like ill, like sick, like especially the scene where what the fuck, when Reagan's doing I don't know what kind of therapy is that the therapy scene. Remember she was at
that's a rough scene.
And that's it for all my topics. And unless Jane's behind a corner or somewhere, Vic, you go.
Well, I guess I will go. But first, I had to take care of this. Sophie's Choice, Blair Witch Project, or... Hey, Jose, put the bullet in the chamber and pull the fucking trigger.
Blair Witch Project.
Oh my god. Put the bullet in the chamber and pull the fucking trigger. Now, I got a lot of things to talk about, so I'm going to start off with a list that I created privately. Since it is the Halloween episode, I figured I'm going to do the best and worst horror films I've seen. These are in no particular order. What do you want to hear first, the best or the worst?
Do the best and the worst.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It makes sense for me to go with the best first. What else? Put the lime in the coconut. Okay.
We want to get you angry.
Okay. First of all, it isn't me. If I don't start with the Scream franchise, with the exception of Scream 4, because fuck you, Harvey Weinstein, for that third act that makes no goddamn sense. Okay. Why does Dewey and Gale have to act stupid in that third? That's the part that always pisses me off. How are they that stupid in the third act? They were never this stupid before. Why do they have to act stupid for this? And why do they have to be in the fucking hospital? It's anyway. But every other Scream movie would be, on there. That's first. Next, I'm putting the entire 28 trilogy, well, soon to be quadrilogy. So we're going first 28 Days Later. I truly do believe that it is one of Danny Boyle's best movies, and I think it's one of Alex Garland's best written movies too. I think, I know everybody knows Cillian Murphy now, but I feel like, to me, nobody talks about his performance in that movie all that much. This movie all that much, and it's a shame because I think it is a truly great performance. And Brendan Gleeson, he's probably the best character in the whole movie. Next, 28 Weeks Later, I think this is a sequel. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I think it's better than the original. I do. I think it's just non-stop, balls to the wall. I think why a lot of people don't like it is because it's very American. Even though there are a couple of British characters in the movie, it is a very American movie at times. So it's just like, oh, it's too American. That means it sucks because America stinks. They probably don't like the helicopter scene either, but the helicopter scene is one of the best parts. And you get good old Michael from Lost in this. Without Walt.
Another fucking drink.
Walt! He doesn't say that in this movie, though. He does not say that. And then 28 years later, the most recent, I've already reviewed it, but this is just... I think this franchise in general, I think they're all 5-star movies. Every single one of them. I think 28 years later is just a gut-wrenching movie at times. It is so great. I don't even mind, like, literally, like, people are always complaining about the fucking guy, the zombie with the big dick. I'm just like, okay, that's why you don't like it? What else you don't like about it? The ending? But there's 2 more coming? Seriously, I don't get most of the criticisms for that movie. There's 2 more on the way. Why are we assuming now? I don't get it. Anyway, next, the original 1978 Halloween, which I think...
That, 3, 4, and H2O.
Speaking of H2O, I put H2O right next to it. Fuck you, Jayden, for hating on it. Fuck you too, Jared. Don't worry, you're
And
still
to
my
some
friend.
extent, the remake. The first one.
You're still my friend. If
Yay.
I don't mind you liking Life as a Showgirl, I don't mind you hating H2O.
Thank God.
Next is Dr. Sleep. I didn't put The Shining for this reason. I think Dr. Sleep is better.
I love Dr. Sleep.
I
I
think-
love Dr. Sleep.
Is this Mike Flanagan's best movie? A part of me wants to say yes. I don't think it's his best project overall. I think out of all the ones I've seen, Haunting of Hill House is his masterpiece. Midnight Mass comes a pretty close second. But like Dr. Sleep, absolutely amazing. Fucking Rebecca Ferguson in that movie. Like, you wouldn't think she would be able to play a villain. Like, I always think of her as Ilsa Mission Impossible. And then, like, oh, she is one bad motherfucker in that movie. She eats children. Next, From Dusk Till Dawn. I think it's a very entertaining movie. I think, you know, this is the one Robert Rodriguez. I think this is Robert Rodriguez's best movie. Now that I'm thinking about it. Although I've never seen the El Mariachi trilogy, to be fair. But I think it's actually, like, really great. Like, George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino working on... Although, to be fair, like I said, you know, it is Quentin Tarantino. He wrote it and he started it. Of course, Tarantino's not that great of an actor, but everybody knows that. And, of course, the fucking foot fetish is in effect because it's fucking Quentin Tarantino. But still, I think From Dusk Till Dawn is great. Next is The Exorcist. I don't really need to get into it. Next would be the original Alien. I do love the original Alien, but I think Aliens is better. I didn't put Aliens on this list because I consider it an action movie. But as a horror film, Alien is tough to top. I do, like, people think, Shane thinks I hate Alien. No, I do not. I just prefer Aliens. It's a better movie. It's hands down a better movie. Then again, I am a James Cameron guy, you know, compared to Ridley Scott. Although Ridley Scott has made a lot of great movies, but not recently. Not recently.
He thinks he has, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Next is the most recent movie on the list. And even though I did say this movie constitutes as a drama, I am going to put Sinners on here because of how much it impacted me the second go
Well,
around.
technically, 28 years later is the most.
Oh, yeah, it is the most recent because that came out in June. Okay, never mind. It's the second most recent. But Sinners is I feel like it's a movie that, for people who think it's overrated, I'm going to tell you this. Watch it again. I'm going to tell you to watch it again because I like the movie just fine the first time around. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. But I was missing that factor that everybody was giving it like 5 stars. People say it was the best film of the year. Now, I don't think it's the best film of the year. We're going to talk about that tonight. But I do believe it is one of the best films of the year. I think it's a very emotional film. It's a very intense film. It reminds me a lot of From Dusk Till Dawn. It's pretty much the same fucking structure. So, I think it's great. Next, A Quiet Place Part 2, a.k.a. the Scream 2 of the new generation, because it is better than the original in every regard, and it impacted me just as much as Scream 2, although I'm going to rewatch it before Part 3 comes out. And Day 1's great too. Shut the fuck up. I like Day 1. And next,
fucking pizza.
Fuck you. It actually has emotional value and emotional weight. Next will be both Dawn of the Dead, both the original and the remake. I think these two are just about equal, but I like them for different
Remake's better.
If I had a slight edge, it would be the remake, but again, the original is just... I think that is George Romero's best movie. That is. I think it's better than Night and Living Dead. It's not even close. But Dawn of the Dead, I think Zack Snyder and James Gunn, I think that is the best thing they've both worked on. I think that's the best for both of them. I think. Especially for Snyder, yes. I don't know for sure about Gunn, but I'm thinking yes, probably for Gunn too. So yeah. Next will be, if I could get the fucking scroll down. Next will be Drag Me to Hell, which Jared just reviewed, a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
I think it is a perfect horror film. It is, for a PG-13, it is so fucked up for a PG-13. It is so messed up. How the fuck did you get away with half the shit that you do in this movie? I really want to know, was that PG-13 on appeal? I don't know. And also, I don't know if, Jared, you talked about this, but I think it's also good commentary about the recession of 2008. Because
I didn't talk about that a lot. I didn't end up talking about that, but it was something that when I was looking up about the movie, I came across.
Yes, because that's what it's about. It's about the fucking recession. Next, a movie that I haven't seen in a while. I have to fucking change that, but I'm putting it on here because I loved it when I first saw it. Misery. Definitely one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations. Kathy Bates in that movie just... And people don't give James Caan enough credit. I mean, James Caan has to fucking lay down in bed most of the time throughout the entire movie. And he has to, in the climax... They don't give him enough credit. I think he's amazing in that movie. I do think so. Next, I think this is the scariest movie I've ever seen. This is the movie that nearly gave me nightmares when I first watched it. The Descent.
Still need to see that one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The sequel does not exist. It does not exist. When I watched that movie, the night I watched it, after I went to sleep, I had a hard time sleeping that night. I had a hard time sleeping because that movie was in my mind, and all the cave monsters and shit, and just that shit was about to give me nightmares.
And the director went to do Hellboy.
Neil Marshall's career is fucking dead. He's made Hellboy, he made a bunch of shitty independent movies, and it's just oh man, what's happened to you? Game of Thrones was his fucking peak, I guess. I guess that was his peak, because he directed a few episodes of Game of Thrones. I remember he did that one battle, I think it was in the first season, maybe the second, I don't really remember, with Tyrion. I forget if that's the first or second season. I think that's the second season.
That's the second season.
That's one of the ones he directed. That's the one that really comes to mind. Next, my favorite James Wong movie. Not James Wong, not the Final Destination guy. James Wan movie. Malignant. I think this is a tour de force. I think it is I love me a genre bender, and that movie is a true genre bender. It is just absolutely just batshit crazy, and it doesn't let up. And the third act, it gets even crazier. I'm just I was giggling like a schoolgirl when I first saw it. I was I told everybody I knew, watch this movie, and it flopped anyway because it was COVID, and it went on HBO Max the same day. That's where I saw it, actually. I saw it on HBO Max the day it came out. Next, Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. I think this is Eggers' best. I think he has gotten better and better and better. I thought his first two films were just The Witch, didn't care for. The Lighthouse, I walked out 5 minutes in. But then with The Northman and Nosferatu, man, I feel like he's getting better and better and better. I think so. I think having that Focus Features leash instead of A24 just saying do whatever the fuck you want, I think that leash might have helped them. Might help him, I think. Next up will be, I didn't put the original Nightmare on Elm Street on here, and there's a reason why. I love the original Nightmare on Elm Street, but you know what I hate about it? Can you just guess what I hate about it?
Don't tell me you put in the remake.
No. I fucking hate the remake. But why did I not put the original? You know, do you know why?
The ending?
I'm trying to think.
Yes, it's the ending. Because you know why?
Oh.
The ending comes right the fuck out of nowhere. By the time part 3 comes around, you have to treat it as not canon, or else how the fuck did Nancy get out of that car? Wes Craven hated the ending too, but Bob Shea at New Line forced him to put in the ending so they can make sequels. And that's why for a long time, for a good 10 years, he did not work with New Line ever again until the entry that I put on this list, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which is the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie by far. And no, I'm not saying this because, it predated Scream. I genuinely think it's a phenomenal movie. I genuinely think so. Next, Evil Dead from 2013. This is the Fede Alvarez one. I think this movie is fucking gnarly. It is absolutely just deranged. Like the part where she puts the fucking tongue in her mouth, splits her tongue with the fucking oh man. What else? Last one I put on the list in terms of the best. Well, you know this was coming by now, but Ginger Snaps. I don't need to get into it all that much. Now for the worst horror films they've ever seen. Thank God Chayton's not here right now because he probably would kill me for more than half of these, okay? Okay?
Let's not get chickens before they hatch, Vic.
First up, Hereditary.
I love Hereditary.
No, it's a pretentious, stupid movie. It's goofy as fuck for a horror movie. Like, why the fuck are you just this? I always think about the scene when Alex Wolff is in class and he just bangs his head. It's a fucking cartoon, Jared. That is not scary. That's a fucking cartoon.
I think it's as scary as it is funny.
Next,
about in Eddington.
Next, Midsummer. Oh, gee, I wonder why I put these two together. This is Ari Aster's attempt to be Taylor Swift. It's a 2.5-hour death threat to his ex. Congratulations, you fucking hack. Next will be, I don't know if anybody's heard of this movie. Darkness Falls.
I have
heard the title, but I'm not too familiar.
It is so fucking bad. Dude, the Tooth Fairy is the bad guy. The Tooth Fairy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It is one.
I remember being scared of this movie as like a child, but like.
Oh, Jonathan Liebsman, man. Oh dear. The only person that I recognize in that movie is the chick who played Anya on Buffy. That's it. That's the only person. Oh, and Emily Browning's in it for like the first 5 minutes. But that's it. Oh, jeez. Next, I'm putting both it's on here because I don't like either one of them. But Chapter 2 is worse. Chapter 2 is just the drizzling shits. Anybody can ask me, are you going to watch Welcome to Derry? No, I'm not. Okay? I am not watching.
It honestly looks like the same as the other ones.
I am not watching Welcome to Derry. No. Because I know it just premiered. Oh, great. Shane's here now. Oh, great. Here it comes. Here comes the
Told you, Vic.
Here comes the infighting.
What? Well, I can't be on here for a while. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stay on for the whole thing. Because just some stuff was going on and change of plans. But so I apologize for not being on here long. But I do want to say one thing. I'll just give my quick initial thoughts on the movie. As far as the movie goes, I love it. I think Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, and Kristen Dunst.
Oh, you're gonna watch when I review this. Anyway.
Yes, had great performances, all this other stuff, and the what do you call it? The atmosphere.
Uh-oh.
Atmosphere.
It's something about an atmosphere. What's about the atmosphere? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What about the atmosphere? We're breathing in the atmosphere? Of course we are. We're humans. We breathe it for the atmosphere.
Now when it comes to the crossing cry for atmosphere.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm seeing internet issues. Uh-oh. Oops.
Oh no.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna wait to see if he has anything more to say before I get going. If not get going, but I'll let Soren. Wait, was I? Well, I was on. I was continuing. Oh, I will be able to. Oh fuck, the internet's so bad he can't even come back.
Oh no.
Christ. Now what I'm gonna do for my poll later? I'll get to my poll in just a second, but I gotta figure this out. Great, I might have to do for fucking. I don't know, because I know I could do polls on YouTube, but I can't do it because even though I'm a fucking moderator, I can't put a poll in. I don't know how
That's
to
so
anyway.
Weird.
Oh jeez, that stinks. Oh man, that's so stupid. Oh, how am I gonna do this poll? Oh man. Soren, are you a moderator? Do you have the ability to put in polls, or it's just?
No.
Oh great. Oh jeez. Oh great. Here we go. Okay, I gotta think of something now.
This will be fun.
This will be great. So in the meantime, we shall continue. Where was I? Yes, I was at chapter 2. Next will be Texas Chainsaw 3 fucking D.
Only
Go
seen the
get him,
first one.
cuz. Yeah, go get him, cuz. It's so
I
bad.
haven't even seen that movie, but I know so much about it that I might as well have already seen
The
it.
original and the 2003 remake are the only ones I hear are good.
2003 remake is, I love that movie. And it's so, Texas Chainsaw 3D, it was written by the guy who wrote, or directed rather, Jason Goes to Hell. That's how you know it's bad, because it feels like a Jason Goes to Hell in some capacity. It feels like fucking Jason Goes to Hell, because Jason Goes to Hell is a piece of shit. In fact, I didn't even put Jason Goes to Hell on here. I really should have. Fuck it. I'll just say it right now. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Good Lord, is that movie bad.
That is horrible.
Body swapping Uber. No, that's not Uber Jason. That's Jason X. But just body swapping Jason. Jason's barely in it. The only reason why people talk about it is because of the very end. That's it. That's it. Anyway, speaking of Texas Chainsaw, I'm going to talk about Texas Chainsaw 2022 next, because that's also on this list for obvious reasons. Get canceled, bro. Look, I don't even mind that this movie even has social commentary about liberals versus conservatives, but there's a way to do it right. And this movie did not do it right. It felt fucking tone deaf. They were copying the Halloween 2018 playbook, and how they treated the final girl from the original film, Sally, in the 2022 movie, it's straight up disrespectful. It's just like, what the hell were you thinking? It really is. It's just like, what in the world were you thinking? Exactly. Every single leak that happened with that movie ended up being true. Every single one. Every single one. It's ridiculous. Next is a movie that I don't even fucking remember. I remember it sucking out loud, but I put it on here anyway. The Disappointments Room. Remember this movie with Kate Beckinsale? I don't. I saw it apparently. I gave it a fucking 1-star review.
I only remember Chris Stockman's review of it.
Oh no, a 0. Oh yes, I said this in my review in 2022. I said this. Z. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, The Disappointments Room is the most boring, uneventful horror film I have ever seen, and that's saying a lot when I just watched The Possession of Hannah Grace 2 days ago. Written by Wentworth Miller. Yeah, the guy who who's the main star of Prison Break, wrote this movie. Oh, man. Next, a movie I remember better, but it's still an awful movie. The Covenant. Rennie Harlan.
Oh.
This is Rennie Harlan's worst movie. And I haven't seen Strangers Chapter 1 and 2, because that could probably give it fucking competition. But The Covenant, dude. Think of The Craft, change it to Warlocks, and have some of the worst dialogue you've ever heard in your entire life. Oh yeah, the Harry Potter. I think I wrote it down in my review. Oh no, I forgot the fucking Harry Potter line. He said something. They were referencing Harry Potter. It was one line. It was really bad. I don't really remember. If anybody remembers, let me know, because I could barely fucking talk. And the acting is so fucking bad. Every single person in that movie was not even fucking trying. They all look like fucking Abercrombie and Fitch models. I swear to God. And Taylor Kitsch is in this movie. Taylor Kitsch, the Taylor Kitsch curse continues. And also Sebastian Stan is the bad guy. Thank God he got
just
Bucky.
lucky the MCU saved his ass.
Thank God he got the Bucky role, because I don't know what he would have done otherwise. He probably would have been stuck in CW shit. Oh yes, Harry Potter can kiss my ass. That's the line. Harry Potter can kiss my ass. Next. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I can't believe I have to fucking play this shit again. Yes! Do I need to go any further? Do I need to go any further? Yes! By the way, I'm putting all three of them in here. All three Blair Witch movies. All three of them. It's the worst fucking horror franchise of all fucking time.
Hey, Vic, don't tell me this list includes weapons starring Josh Brolin.
No, it does not. It doesn't. Then again, I gave that a 2-star rating, not a fucking 0. Oh, God, no, here comes the fucking Josh jokes. Oh, no. Next.
Remember Frozen with Josh Gad.
Next. I don't know. I mean, some people would consider this next film a horror film. I put in here because of that. M. Night Shyamalan's Old, which I think might be his worst movie by far and away. And that's saying a lot. Speaking of which, fucking, we were talking about Rufus Sewell in Dark City. Rufus Sewell in this movie is fucking unbearable. I should have just put fucking Bless the Child on here too, so I can talk about it more. Talk about how much Rufus Sewell sucked in that movie. Like, seriously, until I saw Dark City, I saw him in nothing but shit. Until I saw Dark City.
Speaking of the movie Old, you know that Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando are in the movie
together?
together?
That's the whole gimmick of the Rufus Sewell character. That's the one thing he says. That's the one thing he says over and over and over again in that movie. Next, Splice. Ever heard of it?
I have.
I think I have, yes.
It's with Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley. This movie fucking pissed me off the first time I saw it. It is literally just shock value for the sake of shock value. Put it to you this way. By the third act, it becomes the horror version of Old Boy. Oh, jeez. It's so bad. And the ending, think about that movie ever again. Richard Roper hated it too. Next. Slender Man. Just, you know it's bad when the only thing I can remember about it is Jared's fucking story about Slender Man. That's the only thing that I can remember right now from Slender Man. That's the only thing. Because at least it was memorable for him, and they were laughing in the fucking theater.
What?
About your story. You were laughing in the fucking theater. Oh, man. So bad. Next. Oh, God. Come on, guys. Take an interest in science. The Happening. Another M. Night Shyamalan movie.
You like hot dogs, don't you?
Oh, no, not the hot dogs. It is so bad. It is so fucking bad, dude. Oh, you know who caused it? Plants.
What? No.
Zoe Day should now go in like this the entire movie. Oh man, dude. Oh my god, it's such a bad movie. Oh dude, oh man. Next, a movie called May from 2002, I think, maybe 2001. It is a nothing but pure fucking shock value. That movie is
I've never even heard of that movie.
it's not good. It's the girl who was in it was the same girl who was in the
Oh, I have heard of it. I recognize
the Carrie made for TV one, the made for TV Carrie. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Nothing but shock value. I think I reviewed it. So let me just make sure of my comments at that point in time. Yeah, it was very much, the performances I said were fine, but the movie is just depraved, sick, annoying, and self-indulgent. I didn't care if anybody lived or died. The characters are downright messed up or downright annoying. It is a typical Sundance film that is fake deep and has no substance at all. I compared it to Ginger and Bridget's school project at the beginning of Ginger Snaps, but if it was a feature-length movie, and then I said, oh no, probably Ginger and Bridget will probably do a better job than these guys. And by the way, she kills a cat in this movie, and I think it's on screen. Oh, beer. Speaking of which, I kind of referenced this next movie before, but I'll reference it again. The Possession of Hannah Grace. One of them Scream gems, possession horror films. I remember this came out around Thanksgiving of 2018, and nobody gave a fucking shit. Nobody gave a shit. Yeah, it came out right after Thanksgiving. It'd be like the day after Thanksgiving. The only good thing about it, I guess, Shay Mitchell was good to look at, but that's it. For Pretty Little... It's pretty sad because Pretty Little Liars, like, come on. That is a terrible show, by the way. Next, the American version of One Missed Call. I've never seen the Japanese version. I've never seen it. I heard it's very good. I've only seen the American version. Edward Burns plays a fucking cop, and I can't take it fucking seriously. Ed Burns can't be a good actor. Look at Saving Private Ryan. Look at the Brothers McMullen. By the way, did you know they're making a sequel to the Brothers McMullen? I literally didn't know about this until like a month ago. They made a sequel to it, and I think it's already out, and it just got dumped onto like as few theaters as possible. I'm just like, now you're making a sequel to the Brothers McMullen like 30 years later? who even? Anyway, and also, what's her face from A Knight's Tale is in this movie too. Oh God. The love interest of Heath Ledger, the second primary character in that movie. Acting's back. Oh, the guy who plays Leland Palmer in Twin Peaks is also in this movie. He's probably the bad guy. He's probably the bad guy. He's probably gonna do the whole Leland Palmer shtick. He's going, oh, oh, oh. I know, he goes, ooh. Why do I remember that? I don't even like Twin Peaks all that much. I remember Leland Palmer going like that when he's possessed by Bob. That should be a clip I should put on this thing. I should probably put that as a clip. Next, Countdown. Remember this movie? The app that tells you when you're going.
It's the final countdown.
It's a ripoff of The Ring, and it's about a cell phone app that knows exactly when you're going to die. It's an awful movie.
I feel like I watched this movie, but...
You probably did. This was 2019.
Okay, I did, which means I probably watched it in horrible cam quality and gave it a rating.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I did see this.
Next... Blumhouse's Fantasy Island. And yes, that is the full title. Blumhouse's Fantasy Island. Jeff Wadlow. I had to restrain myself. In terms of picking Jeff Wadlow movies, I only picked one. Good Lord, Fantasy Island. And it's funny because it's Fantasy Island is one of these concepts that is really good, like the anthology type of thing. It could have been a really cool movie. Instead, what'd you do? You pull I Still Know What You Did Last Summer at the very end.
Yeah, instead, this movie basically did this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It is so bad. Not even Michael Pena could save that movie for me. Not even Michael Rooker could save this movie. Next, The Collector. This is this is done by the guys who did Saws 4 to about 7.
Yeah, 4 through 7, I think.
Oh, the worst ones. It's after Lee Winnell and James Wan leave. I don't give a shit no more, and this movie is just so bad. Oh man, it's torture porn. What do you want to say? It's a fucking torture porn movie. It really is, and the sequel. I never saw the sequel, and I don't think I'm ever going to. Next, Darren Aronofsky's Mother.
Moving on.
I don't think I need to go into it because anyway, moving the fuck right along. Next, The Final Destination. That's the 4th one. When I did my Final Destination, you weren't here, Jared, but I put this last in my Final Destination ranking when I did it for Bloodlines this year. I put it at the fucking bottom. This movie is just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Oh, I don't need to talk about it any further. Next, I could have put the first movie of this franchise on here because I really don't like that one. But compared to its sequel, it is a masterpiece compared to this one. And that is, of course, the movie where you can't see fucking anything, Aliens vs. Predator Requiem.
Darker than the first one in every way, in that you can't see a fucking thing.
Jeez. I hate the original Alien vs. Predator, right? I really don't like that movie. Although one of my criticisms of the movie kind of went away because of Predator Badlands, because I always hated in the original AVP how the Predator became a good guy. Now, since Predator Badlands is about a Predator who is a bad guy, who is a good guy, that criticism kind of gone away. Oh, look, he's back.
Okay, I can't be on for too much longer still, but my internet should be a little bit more stable so I can manage.
Yeah,
but what's this poll you're talking about?
Oh yes, I'm gonna.
Yeah, atmosphere.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about the poll when I'm done here because I'm gonna need your help setting up the poll because I'm gonna need your help for that, and then you can leave because because you know how to do YouTube polls. I think you've done it before on here, so I'm gonna need you on here, and then you can leave. You can leave after I'm done with that. But I'm talking about
I'll have to get on my laptop to do that. But yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so I'm talking about my worst horror films of all time. I just talked about ADPR. It's just you can't see fucking shit in that movie. You really can't.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And it's bad too. Even when you can see it, it's just a terrible movie, terrible acting. There's a couple of actors in that movie. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing here? But you know, it's just a bad movie. Next will be Urban Legend. It's a bad movie.
The original?
Yes, and I'm putting Final Cut on here too. I don't like either of them.
I agree with Final Cut, but Urban Legend, you can go suck a big fat lemon. It's better than fucking.
It is a terrible movie. It is a ripoff of Scream in every way.
Just like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
But at least I Know What You Did Last Summer actually did it better compared to this.
No, yes, Urban Legend is better than I Know What You Did Last Summer.
By the third act, it's just a fucking. I hate the killer reveal. It's so fucking stupid. And
I hate the killer reveal, and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The new one, I understand. Not even in the fucking first. The
first
one,
both.
We know who it is in the fucking first one, though. We knew it was Ben Willis the entire time.
Oh, Victor, before you continue, sweetie, you want to tell Victor what you're seeing?
Guess what? I'm seeing his favorite movie ever.
Rant mode! I'm not supporting
Calm down. Now.
Look, if you can't hear
Yeah, she's seeing K-pop Demon Hunters. It's a sing-along version.
I hope it doesn't open at number 1, so I don't have to
rant on my fucking birthday
week. I don't have to. I hope I don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, moving on. Although I will say, I prefer the original Urban Legend over Final Cut. Final Cut is even worse. It is such a terrible movie. Fun fact, guys. I was just saying who the killer is right now for Final Cut. It's Ellis from Die Hard. He's the killer. That douchebag Ellis from Die Hard. Probably not doing cocaine like he was in that movie. Next will be a movie I hinted at earlier, but I'm going to talk about it here. Raw. Yes, the French movie. And it's not because of the violence. It's not because of that. Because I think, yeah, it is graphic, but I've seen far worse. What I don't like about it is every character acting fucking stupid. And literally the movie is a ripoff of Ginger Snaps. Just like Jennifer's Body is a ripoff of Ginger Snaps. It's just... and it's just like, it doesn't say anything new about the coming of age experience. It says nothing new about womanhood. It doesn't say anything new about being an outcast. There's a subplot in here where the protagonist is obsessed and wants to have sex with her gay roommate. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He even openly tells...
I'm assuming in terms of quote-unquote Ginger Snaps ripoffs, I assume Turning Red's the best one?
No, yes, Turning Red is the best Ginger Snaps ripoff because it gives out 4.5 out of 5. Oh, jeez. Next will be Dead Silence. This is the worst James Wan Lee Whannell movie.
Fuck you. Dead Silence is great.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not good.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
I've seen the movie, but I do not remember the experience.
Okay. All right, Shane. I'm gonna do the poll now, so you can, hurry up and get out of here if you want. So I decided this is an update. I am going to be reviewing more television in the weeks that I don't have any new material or any new movies or anything to talk about, just like how Jared does with Dexter currently. But I'm going to do
And like how I'm doing with Cartoon Network shows.
But yeah. I am going to go, instead of reviewing a show all the way, for once, one and done, I am going to do what Jared does and go season by season. Now, I have picked, backstage, before we got on here, I picked the 4 shows that I feel like would be really good for me to start with. And honestly, I want you, the viewers...
Let me guess, Lost?
No, Lost is not on the list, believe it or not, because I've already talked ad nauseum about Lost. People are getting sick of it. I put 4 shows in this poll for you to vote on, and Chan, these are the 4 shows, and the audience, these are the 4 shows that I wrote down. Okay, so you can vote on this thing once it's ready. No, these are 5 shows. Excuse me.
Put it in the private chat, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll probably do it after I leave because I could do it. I don't need to do it through StreamYard.
Oh, okay, okay. As long as it's doing it during the stream, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. I'll get it done because there's something going on. Anyway, I got going. Send it in the group. Send it in the group chat. I'll be right back, or I'll do it there. All right, I'll do my review next week for the movie.
Okay, let me just put it in the fucking popcorn panel message thing on Messenger.
Yeah, do that.
Fucking do that.
All right, guys.
Get it over with. So,
right.
Folks, do not fucking look. If whoever is in that fucking group, do not fucking look for a second. Just wait. Don't look. No cheating. So the 5 shows that I picked in terms of what I should start with, and of course you all could vote for this. Let me just put the fucking thing back because he's gone and I can't fucking have that there. Better. So these are the 4 shows I picked. All right, here we go. First up, The West Wing.
Oh,
Aaron Sorkin.
And John Wells, the showrunner of ER for the first 3 seasons, and he ran West Wing when Aaron Sorkin got fired, so sort of ER adjacent, but not really. Next will be The Leftovers. Gee, I wonder why.
Not having the Holdovers.
No, do you wonder why I want to watch the Leftovers, Jared? I think you see. I wonder why. I wonder why. For those who don't know, look it up.
Could it be the same reason that I want to watch The Leftovers?
Maybe. I don't know. Next will be... This will be a long one if I did this one. The X-Files. And yes, I will be reviewing the movies in between all of that as well, too. I will be reviewing the movies on the show, too. Next will be Battlestar Galactica. The new Battlestar Galactica. The one we all know. Not the fucking 70s Battlestar Galactica. We're talking about our Battlestar Galactica. For our generation. With Katie Sackhoff and Edward James Olmos. Those guys. And last but not least, Succession.
Oh, I want to watch that so bad.
So Chan will be, hopefully, putting the poll up as we speak so people can vote on this thing. And you folks can decide which one should I start with. And maybe, who knows, depending on how long, depending on if I get through a season in time, maybe I'll start the first review next week if I don't have any material to work with. So we'll see. It also helps me, since I'm also doing this with the voting, it also helps me keep consistent because the audience wants me to review this. So, hey, it helps me get more motivated to finish it. So, yes. Oh, he looked up what the leftover. Oh, he looked up the reason. He looked up the reason. So please vote on this thing if you can. Like I said, Shayton, work on that, and hopefully by the end of the show we'll have it. But I want to talk about one last thing before we head into Interview with the Vampire. I want to talk about the movie that I watched earlier today, folks. A movie's beaten Fantastic Four as my best film of the year so far. It has been dethroned. Who dethroned it? Fucking Francis Lawrence did. It's time to talk about The Long Walk, his latest film based on Stephen King's first ever novel when he was still writing as Richard Bachman. Folks, this movie, it destroyed my soul. It really did. It fucking destroyed me. It's just... This is a movie I will be thinking about for a very long time.
It blows the other Stephen King Mark Hamill movie this year out of the water.
Oh, the Knife of Chuck is a piece of shit compared to this. I agree. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, Hunter knows now for fucking leftovers. You son of a bitch, Hunter. No, the leftovers is not going to win now. Oh, no. Oh, sheesh. But The Long Walk, this is a story that takes place in what I assume is kind of like a sort of post-apocalyptic future, sort of, kind of. It's like suburbia, but also looks like if it was like taking place in like the late 60s. That's sort of kind of reminded me of the aesthetic of it, like late Vietnam, like period. And this movie is about a group of kids in this alternate dystopian America who take part in a walking contest, and the rules are you have to pretty much walk. I think they say it's like 3 miles an hour, 3.5 miles an hour, and they have to keep walking until one remains. So the rules, you get one warning if you go under. You get a second warning again if you don't continue, and the third warning, the third time, you get shot in the fucking head. So yeah, it's family-friendly entertainment. Perfect for the whole family. Like, this movie, I could say so much about it. I guess I better take notes for my review here. Like, Stephen King, from what I understand anyway, was very specific about how he wanted this movie adapted. This movie's been long in development for a number of years, several years, maybe even decades. But there was two things holding it back always. Number one, Stephen King wanted to get involved in the creative process. And number two, the reason why I think this is the main reason why it hasn't been made until now. He did not want the violence to be toned down because this movie is very, very graphic. And this is why it had, like, I think Frank Darabont was going to do The Long Walk at one point or another, I think. Like, it's been through several filmmakers. And in comes Francis Lawrence, who knows a thing or two about dystopian futures where people have to kill each other. And, folks, I think this might be his best movie. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think it might be. I mean, I thought my favorite before, I think, was Constantine. And that's like a 4.5, I think. But this is just like, this movie is... This is the most restrained Francis Lawrence movie, too, because this movie only had a $20 million budget. Because there's not really too much of budget. You just film them walking. It's simple. Go outside and film them walking. You don't really need much sets. Just go outside and film them walking. But this movie has so much to say in the admittedly pretty little time that it has. It's only 109 minutes. And it's just, to me, some of the stuff in here is so relevant to what's going on today. It really is. I genuinely feel that way. This movie is about essentially a totalitarian, a fascist regime, because I'm not going to say totalitarian again before I fuck that up, so I'll say a fascist regime in alternate America who runs this contest just to kill people off. Let's not get it twisted here. And I don't think I have any choice to go any further because considering the subject matter at hand, yeah, this movie is very, very political. It is very political. And it's the point where certain elements of this movie remind me of what's going on today. Like, there's a scene early on when they're just getting ready to do this walk and Mark Hamill is introducing himself. By the way, Mark Hamill is fucking vicious in this movie. He's straight up evil in this movie. He is just demented. At one point in the movie at the beginning, he was, explaining about how, America is, there was this great war that happened and that led to the economy and everything going down and all this other stuff. And he says at one point, because every year with the long walk, when the long walk happens, there's more and more jobs going around, probably because they're killing people. And he says, I'm paraphrasing, but he says at one point, pretty soon our country is going to become great again. Oh, gee, who does that remind me of? I'm sorry, I cannot state this any further. There is no shadow of a doubt. It is not subtle whatsoever. This movie is a commentary on the Trump administration. That's what this movie is. Mm-hmm. And it's not subtle about it either. It's practically shoving it down your throat. But you know what? I think this movie does it the right way. Usually I prefer subtlety when it comes to political and social issues. But with this movie and how it tackles it, and it's just hammering it down, honestly, it's very important for these days. Yes, I know, I'm the liberal of the group, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But it really does make you think about what's going on today. And it's just not right. It's just not right. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these days that the long walk actually happens for fucking real. That's how bad the economy is doing it. Oh, the pool is fucking made? Ah, jeez, only 4? What the fuck did you cut? Oh, you cut, oh god, which one did you cut? You cut Galactica? Okay, I can do Battlestar Galactica later. Anyway, vote people while I'm talking about this thing. And I'll look at it later. Yeah, this movie is a tough watch, okay? Not just because of the political aspects, but because of how violent it is. Trust me, you are not prepared for how violent this movie could get. And it's not like it's so exciting, like the gore is exciting and cool and awesome to watch. This is like deeply disturbing stuff. Like some of the deaths in here just hit you in the gut. No, they kick you in the balls. That's how bad they feel. Like you feel every single death. You feel the deaths in this movie. You feel it. And it's just like, yeah, it does. It makes your stomach churn. I think it's a very emotional movie. It makes you want to cry. It's just, oh my goodness. Like, the performances in this movie. Cooper Hoffman, I talked about Cooper Hoffman briefly last week when I talked about Licorice Pizza, but he is phenomenal. Absolutely incredible in this movie. This proves me even further. He is going to go a long way, just like his dad. I think he is going to go a long way. I think he was absolutely outstanding in this movie. And thank God he got away from Alana because, again, pedophile. Anyway, not talking about Licorice Pizza. But the best performance in the movie is from the guy who played Andy the android in Alien Romulus. In this movie, he is the heart of this movie. He is the heart of this fucking movie, man. It's just absolutely, it's a heartbreaking performance. It is absolutely incredible. I honestly think these two should be nominated for Oscars because the genre, but because it is a genre movie, it's never gonna fucking happen. Never going to, because it's a genre movie. I already talked about Mark Hamill, but Judy Greer is in this movie for like 3.5 minutes. But I think that is the best performance of her entire career, despite the very little that she's in. It is absolutely just gut-wrenching. It just breaks you. Like, oh my God. Even at the beginning of the movie, I'm just like, oh my God. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, I think Francis Lawrence is one of the best filmmakers working today. People do not give this guy enough credit. I think his name deserves to be known more, other than just the guy who did most of the Hunger Games movies. Because I think he's more than that. He's proved that before with Constantine. He's proved that with this. I'm sure there's another movie that I'm not thinking of that he
I Am
proved himself.
Legend.
Huh? I Am Legend. You know, it's just, he's an absolutely incredible director. It's the most restrained movie he's ever done because there's not very many visual effects to run around with. But it's just like he focuses on the performances, and the performances, I think, matter so much in this movie. And it's just like, even like there's so many characters that I could even talk about. Like, for example, the guy who was in the Karate Kid Legends, the new Karate Kid movie, he's in this movie and he's absolutely hilarious. Like, this movie actually has humor and heart to it as well. It is a very dark, depressing movie, but it has heart and it has humor at times and it has hope, which, you know, honestly, it's just like, I wish I could say things any further, but it's such a new film. I don't really want to give it away for anybody. It's just such a remarkable feat of filmmaking, and it has so much to say about our society. It has, and even as just an entertainment, it's so thought provoking. It will stick. This is a movie that will stick with you, and this is written by the guy who wrote Strange Darling, which, remember, last year, I did not like Strange Darling one bit. But this movie, I love his script for this movie. I really do. It is just, oh my God, it is just, it is such an emotional fucking movie. It is just like, it rips your soul out. I honestly think, I'm gonna think about this before I say anything. I'm gonna think. Yes, I'm gonna say it. This is the best Stephen King adaptation since The Shawshank Redemption. And that was like 30 years ago. And I think this is like the second best. Well, no. Again, I haven't seen the fucking Green Mile. I've never seen the Green Mile. I still haven't seen it. So maybe I should say the best since the Green Mile because everybody loves it so much. But seriously, it reminds me of that Frank Darabont spirit. At least for the first two Stephen King adaptations. Fuck The Mist. But it is just so great. This is a 5 out of 5 movie. This is a 5-star movie.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
It is just a movie that will forever stick with me. It really does. It's just like, yes, Fantastic Four, entertaining movie. They got Fantastic Four right. Companion, y'all know I love that movie. But The Long Walk is like deeply, like, if I felt every single emotion that this movie wanted me to feel. It's just, oh my god. I wish I could say forever, but Jared, you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
I still need to see it.
Oh, the second
I really
act broke
want
me
to
too.
see it
But
too.
also the last 10 minutes of that movie, dude, that broke me. That absolutely broke me. It really did. Then again, in terms of heartbreaking movies, Jared, when are you gonna get to Magnolia? It's gonna get rid of Criterion.
Listen, yesterday I left work. I left work early. I wasn't feeling very well, and I thought about watching I was actually going to watch Magnolia, but because it would be my first viewing, I didn't want to feel like shit while watching it.
Here's the thing, Magnolia does make you feel shit when you're watching it, so maybe that was a good thing.
Maybe I didn't want
movie.
to feel like, I was dying or anything.
Yeah, okay. Watch it when you're fucking healthier. Maybe this week. I don't know. It's gonna be removed by fucking Saturday, so you got some time. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hope you got 3
Or
hours.
I just buy it and rent it or whatever.
You could do that too. I keep on forgetting that you have other sources too. It's not just me when it comes to piracy, but you know what I mean. So,
well, with most of my some of my Scorsese watches,
you have to pirate. Okay, I do it all the time. I pirated Long Walk too.
Well, because it's like there's certain ones where I'm just like, I really don't want to just rent it for like $3.99 or whatever. For some reason, that just feels like so much money to me. So I just,
granted, since Magnolia is 3 hours, you can say, $1, 1 hour, $1, 2 hours, $1, 3 hours.
What I've been doing is I'm using, because I have a Roku TV, so I use mirror mode on my phone and put it onto the TV.
Oh, okay. For me, I have a Fire Stick. It's a little easier to get piracy into that because that's what everybody does.
I have a Fire Stick, but it's so old at this point that
buy a new one. It's probably time.
Yeah.
Anyway, now I got that out of my system. We're going to talk about Interview with the Vampire. But first, I have to play, because since I did the New Line thing for Dark City, I'm going to do my Warner Brothers thing, my intro that I'm going to play for every Warner Brothers movie. That includes New Line movies after New Line went defunct as its own studio when Warner started releasing their movies. So this is the intro I will play every time a Warner Brothers movie from this point forward gets reviewed on the show. So please enjoy the show.
Hold it right there. Let's see if you're really ready to watch this movie. Okay, popcorn? Check. Soft drink? Check. Warner Brothers ball cap? Aha! You can't watch a Warner Brothers movie without a Warner Brothers ball cap.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Where do I get a Warner Brothers ball cap, though?
I'm guessing eBay.
Maybe, but I put in a clip from Hurry Up Tomorrow with him to shut the fuck up, and because I don't want Daffy Duck telling me what to do. I am not going to watch. I watched this movie without the fucking Warner Brothers ball cap. I was okay. I didn't get killed when I was watching this movie through the Warner Brothers ball cap. Without the Warner Brothers, I don't even have a Warner Brothers ball cap. Who does? I want to know. Who does? True, we could steal one from Zaslav's office. I'm sure he has a lot of ball caps. Granted, does Kevin Feige have one? Because all he wears is ball caps. Does he have a Warner Brothers ball cap?
By the way, if you would do steal one from the Zaslav office, make sure you find the Batgirl movie.
Yeah, they did delete it already. So yes, we are now going to review a movie that, oh boy, like this. Hopefully these two could help me, because this could easily be fucking self-indulgent. This could easily be the most self-indulgent Halloween special we've ever done.
I mean, I genuinely just love this movie, so.
Oh boy. So here we go. We're going to talk about Interview with the Vampire, The Vampire Chronicles. And yes, I said the fucking full title because it is the full title, goddammit.
You're a vampire who never knew what life was until it ran out in a red gush over your lips.
They live for the pleasure.
I can see you lying on a bed of satin.
The passion.
You made us what we are, didn't you?
The thrill.
It's the only real Eva left.
And they will live forever. Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Interview with the Vampire. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
That's true, though. To be fair, though, I didn't direct Hurry Up Tomorrow, though. I didn't direct that. It's not my story. Oh boy. Let me get some fucking sun kissed in my mouth before I start talking, because I'm probably talking a while. Interview with the Vampire. The Vampire Chronicles is a 1994 American Gothic vampire film directed by Neil Jordan. Screenplay is by Anne Rice based on her novel. Ding, time out. Believe it or not, even though Anne Rice got credit for writing the script, she didn't write it. You want to know who did? Neil Jordan wrote it himself, because apparently the deal was, apparently when they were going to make the movie, Anne told him, you could write the movie, but I'm going to screenplay credit. And I really don't know why. Neil Jordan wrote the fucking movie. Why couldn't he not get credit for his own work? I don't get it. I get it. You know, it's based on your novel and everything. Probably has like paragraphs lifted from it, but he wrote the script, man.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Tyler comes up here.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Imagine next week.
Oh, geez. Produced by David Geffen and Stephen Rea, starring Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, Stephen Rea, Christian Slater, and yes, you know who.
Biased motherfucker.
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes. To be fair, if Ray Fiennes was in this movie, he would be really, really, really great. But he could be really good. I think he could have played the Stephen Rea role pretty well, actually.
You know, yeah.
Now I'm gonna get this fucking first complaint out of the way. Why the fuck is Kirsten billed after the fucking title, after Tom, after Brad, after Antonio, after Steven, and after Christian? Stephen Rea and Christian Slater are barely in this fucking movie. I think Stephen Rea's in it for like 10 minutes tops. Christian Slater, 3 minutes tops. And yet she gets billed after the title card. I guess she was just a kid, but come on now. Oh, that will never fucking not bother me. Released on November 11th, 1994 by Geffen Pictures, distributed by Warner Brothers. Budget was $60 million. And it made $223.7 million worldwide. I believe it was one of the highest grossing movies in 1994. But I don't really remember where it was in terms of the grosses. I'm gonna look here. Actually, you know what? Let me make it easier. 1994 in film, because I'm sure it's gonna be on here. It was the 9th highest grossing movie of 1994. Right. There we go. Because we made a lot of money. A vampire relates his epic story of love, betrayal, loneliness, and dark hunger to an overly curious reporter. That's it?
Yep. I mean, that is. I showed this movie to Morgan yesterday and everything, and when the movie ended, I was like, well, that was Interview with the Vampire. There was a vampire, and there was an interview.
Yes. 65% on Rotten Tomatoes, 62 on Metacritic, 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.6 on Letterboxd. As for Cinema Score, it is not showing up for me. I'm going to assume it's like an A minus, something like that.
B+.
Oh, one to fucking correct me. Yeah. I'm gonna be upfront with you for a moment here. I've never read the novels that this movie is based on, so I'm only approaching this review as just a movie, not as comparing this, and this.
I've only read the book that this movie is based on, so the first one, and that was more than like That was like 15 years ago. Let's just say.
So no, we're not doing Queen of the Damned. Fuck that shit. I am not doing Queen of the Damned. Hell no. I'm probably going to talk about it.
I don't want to do Queen of the Damned.
I don't want to do that either.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
I don't want to listen to fucking... First of all, they recast Lestat. It's not Tom Cruise no more. It's that one guy from Leave Extraordinary Gentlemen. And number two, I don't want... Why is fucking new metal all over the soundtrack of Queen of the Damned? Why is there new metal? Korn and Linkin Park, Disturbed, or just like all of them. Dude, this is Interview with the Vamp. Then again, we're gonna talk about the fucking Guns N' Roses cover at the end of this thing because that shit. I have so much to say about that fucking cover because it's a mess. So I guess I'll begin by saying the first time I saw this movie, I didn't like it. I thought it was all style, no substance. Yeah, he remembers that very moment. Because I did it for Scared Shitless, I think. I said it was all style, no substance. Then cut to about last year when I did the Kirsten bitch. It was the second movie I did. So this was right in the early going to the fucking thing. And I'm sitting there watching it. And then when it was over, I'm just like, what the fuck was I smoking when I was 19? This movie's great. This movie is fucking awesome. I think it's absolutely just fucking great. I think it does a very good job subverting vampire lore. Even like in the interview, they just subvert all these different types of tropes, which I really, really, really enjoyed. For example, they talk about, at one point, I think it's about a quarter of the way through, Christian Slater asks Brad Pitt's character, Louis. I forget what Christian Slater's character is named. I don't really care. He's only in it for 3 minutes.
I think he's literally just the interviewer in the movie, maybe.
Let's see if he has a name, because I would like to get this correct. Daniel Malloy. Daniel Malloy. So I guess I have to call him Daniel. But they don't even say his fucking name, I don't think, in the movie. But apparently his name is Daniel Malloy. But he asked him, do you like looking at crucifix? Yes, I actually do like looking at crucifix. Do you what about the stake in the heart? Nonsense. And what about Count Dracula? Oh, just some myth made by some Irish, I forget, some lunatic Irishman or something like that. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, no, I remember that line.
And I think it's pretty funny how it subverts a lot of the what we expect from vampire lore and changes it around. And I think also too what it does, I think better than most other movies. I think it makes the vampire I'll compare it to this movie.
At least Brad Pitt wasn't alive to see Twilight.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Imagine it. I want to see a movie where Louis watches Twilight, and I want to just
he watches all these movies and everything. What does he think of Twilight?
This is how we're represented. Unbelievable.
I would really like because he likes movies. We'll get to that scene shortly, but if we watch the fucking Twilight, it's funny because in some ways, some people called this the original Twilight because people thought the vampires in this movie were fucking pussies, but I don't think so. I don't think they're pussies, really. I think they are. I think, especially with Brad Pitt's character of Louis, he is a very tortured figure. It's like
he kind of hates what.
Yeah, he hates it. Yeah, he hates what he is. He thinks he's a curse, and it's just. I think that it does a good job showing the vampire lifestyle in a more negative light because you always see the positives of being a vampire. Like look at Blade, look at The Lost Boys, that kind of thing.
You see the positives, or you see them as just the straight up villain, and then you don't really. What if a vampire wishes he wasn't a vampire?
Exactly. This is the movie that pretty much shows you what if a vampire really hates who they are, and they're remember he was forced into this way by Lestat, and this is him. People could, and I think it perfectly. I think it was the perfect time to put that movie up because what was going around at that time? Grunge. what is grunge pretty much about? Pretty much outcasts who pretty much
Mhm.
hate their lives.
Yep.
And this was a perfect movie for Generation X in this regard. Late period Generation X. Because this is 1994. This is when grunge died, quote unquote. But because Cobain killed himself in '94, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So it shows you that tortured figure, and it shows you pretty much a life of a vampire. That's what this movie is. It's just his life. It's a sweeping epic that is under 2 hours, so it makes it better.
It's kind of crazy just the amount of time that goes by and everything, and it is just 2 hours because so much kind of happens.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how long the original book is. Probably very big.
It's actually pretty short. Like,
really?
It is under 300 pages, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it would be bigger.
Wikipedia says 369, 342.
Okay. Uh-huh. Or at least the copy that my dad had was pretty short.
But yeah, with fucking Lestat, and I paid more attention to Tom Cruise this go around because obviously since I had I'm not in a Tom Cruise binge, but I decided, hey, let's pay attention to Tom Cruise here, and I think Tom Cruise is having the fucking time of his life.
He really transforms into this role, and it's interesting because Anne Rice was very much against Tom Cruise playing Lestat. She specifically wanted Julian Sands.
Oh, from Arachnophobia. That's the only thing I know him from.
Which I think, especially with like how Sam Reed looks in the new Interview with the Vampire TV show, I can fully see Julian Sands in this role. But she said that after she saw the movie, that Tom Cruise was the perfect choice.
Yes, I feel like Tom Cruise. Again, Tom Cruise will fucking play anything. I'm telling you, even though we know him as primarily an action star, look at all the other roles that he's done. He could like I said, Magnolia, Frank T.J. Mackey, Jerry Maguire, The Firm, even though I haven't seen it, but apparently
I really love the Tom Cruise of the '90s when he just acted his ass off.
Yeah, he's absolutely outstanding. There's so many even funny bits that.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, he's
so funny.
He's sarcastic in this.
Yes, he's so funny. Brad Pitt is very good. He is very good. I feel like this movie this movie kind of ended his Pretty Boy. Okay, no, Edge of the Fall came out after this, but this is right at the end of the Pretty Boy phase, because right when 7 comes out, the Pretty Boy is no more.
Yeah.
And this is right at the end of that. But I still think he delivers an emotional performance. He gets fucking pissed off at times in this movie. And you just feel sorry for him. You just feel so fucking sorry, and it's just so sympathetic towards him at all times, because it's just man, this guy has gone through so much shit. Even before he becomes a vampire, he has to deal with fucking wife and kid dying.
Yeah.
So it's just he's already miserable, and when we first meet him, he's just getting drunk at the bar and getting into bar fights and shit, even before he gets to meet Lestat. And it's just you just feel fucking sorry for him. You feel every step of the way. But the best performance in the entire movie, oh boy. I'm sorry.
Kirsten.
Yeah.
No, it's actually Stephen Rea.
Stephen
Rea.
Stephen Rea. No, Stephen Rea's on opposite day. Stephen Rea is the best thing about it. I love it when he fucking did the mime shit. He's the best. He should have been for an Oscar.
I liked it when he walked upside down.
But truthfully, I'm going to ask you too. Is Kirsten the best performance in the entire movie? I think, yes. Obviously, you know my answer, but what about you two?
I say Tom Cruise.
It's really hard. I might agree with you with Kirsten, though. I I don't know, man. Tom Cruise is so freaking good.
I think she outacted Tom Cruise. I think she did. And that's hard because Tom Cruise is my favorite actor. I've gone on record several times. He's my favorite actor.
I think she is fantastic in this, being just this, because she is literally a child.
12 at the time of filming. Yes, I'm trying to do my math.
No, well, I love it because she's literally a child vampire, which is like just the worst thing ever, because she is going to live forever, but she will always forever be a child. And there's that harsh reality of knowing that she will never grow up, because
that is when she snaps. That's the best. That's her best scene in terms of acting. That's when she fucking snaps, when she realizes.
I love the moment too when she like sees the woman bathing herself. And she's just like, I want to be that wants too. To be her.
Hey,
not literally. She doesn't want.
Hey, at least she doesn't have to experience periods.
Well, just because she wants to be a woman and she can't.
Yes, and then right after that, because remember, she fucking like killed that woman. She's literally there in the fucking dollhouse and shit. And they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why am I a doll?" That's what she asks. And right when she fucking like she's like, "Why can't I do this? I'm gonna cut my own hair? Cut." And then right when she closes the door, it grows back, and then that's when she just fucking snaps. And that point forward for the next 5 minutes. To that point, I think I have to look at my acting ranking again, but I think it's like her third best performance. I think overall in her entire career, because I have that privated for some reason. I don't know why I made the actual ranking public, but I'm gonna have to look here. Let's have a look. Number 2, actually, of her entire career. Civil War is number 1. Number 3 would be Drop Dead Gorgeous, which is a movie that I will probably get to at some point on the show. But that scene. Why the fuck wasn't she nominated for the Oscar? Why? I legit want to fucking know. She was nominated for a Golden Globe for this performance. And at the Oscars, like, oh no, we can't give it to 2 kids in a row because it's after Anna Paquin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But no, let's nominate Helen Mirren for a movie nobody's heard of.
Are you with me? She should have been nominated.
I agree. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at all the supporting actresses in 1994 that they nominated. All of it is fucking British ass period pieces.
And Uma Thurman.
Although she was the best one out of the ones they nominated, but still, Kirsten just.
Robin Wright should have been nominated as well.
I think so too for Forrest Gump. I think Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny. Yeah. Jenny is not a slut, by the way. But let's end that debate. She's not a slut. But Kirsten in this movie, man, it's just absolutely outstanding. Outstanding, especially considering she's just a kid. This movie was the movie that put her on the fucking map. Next year after this, Jumanji, off to the fucking races. Reoccurring role on ER in the 3rd season in 97. Yes, I just finished season 3 of ER. But outstanding in this fucking movie. Now I'm going to try and move. And Claudia as a character is just the most, it's so heartbreaking because he's just a kid and then her fate at the end, I'm just like, oh man, I'm just like,
it's also really fucked up too, because like Louis, encounters her after a big like argument with Lestat, and then because her mother is dead, her father has left her. Her mother died of the plague, and stuff. More than likely she is going to
die
too. So Louis almost has like a
right now like a mercy contributing to
on
ASMR.
Her. And Lestat, being the asshole that he is in this movie, turns her into a vampire to almost keep Louis with him.
It's so fucked up. It's like they're fucked up family. Yeah, and honestly, you know what I've noticed in this second go around? Lestat, I always see them as this like ambiguously gay, angry couple, But you know what this really is? I don't. You know what this is truly is? This is the stop grooming Louis. This is the grooming shit. It's disturbing when you really think about it. He's grooming him. And then when Antonio Banderas comes in the picture about halfway through the movie, he's even worse when it comes to the grooming. Like, poor Louis, why are all these men grooming him? Like, come on, it's creepy.
Oh gosh, I love the stuff like when we start getting to the vampire theater and stuff. That stuff's
yeah, it's like Caligula. I mean, look at that one woman. You see her. You see her full frontal. It might as well be Caligula.
I saw that scene when I was way too young to be seeing that scene.
Oh, she has boobies. Oh, actually, no. He'll probably be like, "Oh no, cooties, ew." But yeah, it's just I haven't mentioned Antonio Banderas yet, but he is great. I think he's great, and I feel like
I feel like this should have been his audition tape to have actually been Phantom of the Opera in that musical.
Maybe I mean I don't know. Can he sing? That's the fucking thing.
He actually can sing, and he has sung Phantom of the Opera.
Hey, it's almost like you should have not casted Gerard Butler for fuck's sake. Gerard Butler, who cannot fucking sing worth a tune. Jesus Christ, what we're thinking? Because he looks like I don't know. It's almost like, oh, you got it right with Emmy Rossum, who can sing, but no, we gotta get fucking Gerard Butler. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. He might as well be in Les Miserables with that shit. I'm sorry, Gerard Butler. You're not that bad of an actor.
Pierce Brosnan and Mamma Mia.
Ew, no, ew. Pierce Brosnan. Ew, no, don't let him sing ever again. Oh, jeez. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, Antonio Banderas. He's just this big grooming guy. Honestly, he's kind of like, even though he thinks he thinks he's doing the right thing, but like he's just a bad dude. Like he thinks he's not a bad dude, but he's just a bad dude. I think he was just as much at fault for what happens at the end of this movie, as much as Stephen Rea and the other people. Stephen Rea in this movie, even though he's not in it very much, he's like playing it like cartoon villain. Almost.
He is a cartoon. I love at the very end and everything when Louis has the big scythe and then Stephen Rea is like
oh my god.
And then he gets chopped in half.
Oh, I love that bit. He just gets whipped by. He's dancing all around him and whoop, goodbye. But yeah, I also like the practical, and there's a lot of practical and CGI effects in this movie, and I think they seamlessly blended in pretty well with one another. And I think Stan Winston did the practical effects, correct? Of course he did. He was building the opening credits, you fucking moron. He was, and Stan Winston's effects look really, really good. Like this pale makeup, you can see their veins.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's others too. Like for example, the scene where Claudia and the other chick, who was going to be her companion after Louis they were going to break it off, but then they turn into stone. I think that is half practical and half CGI, and it looks seamless.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes apart.
There's even like small things too, like even like the angel at the beginning of the movie and everything, that like its eyes start like looking towards Louis and everything, where it's just it's like eerie because obviously that is like CGI and stuff, but it's so
it's so messy. Like it's creepy. It's creepy. And then even like some of the backdrops apparently were all CGI, especially in New Orleans. Apparently some of the backdrops are entirely CGI, and I couldn't even fucking notice.
That's crazy. Then a lot of it is at nighttime, so it's kind of obscured and everything. But
that's true. It looks good. Like it looks really, really good. I think it still holds up in the effects department. The music appropriately gothic, appropriately eerie. Who did it? Elliot Goldenthal, I think. The guy who did Batman and Robin. The guy who did Batman and Robin, and Batman Forever for that matter. Yeah, and he did Alien 3, so he was cursed for a while. He did bad movies, even though good scores to bad movies. Huh?
At least he did Heat.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he did do some of Heat. I mean, because some of it was sampled from other scores, like the Moby song and everything. But yeah, he did do most of Heat. So make of that what you will.
And also Public Enemies, which is really underrated Michael Mann
I've never
movie.
seen Public Enemies. I probably should watch
You
that.
should. It's one of Johnny Depp's best performances.
And Marion Cotillard did it, so I should probably watch that, because of her, too. Let's see. Anything else I want to
Marion
talk?
Cotillard Mania, maybe?
No, I don't think so, because I don't know how, since most of her movies are in French, I don't know how I'm going to fucking find them. Anyway,
I really like Christian Slater in this.
He's
too.
good, but he's only in it for like what, 2.5, 3 minutes,
and then like originally, the role was supposed to be
River Phoenix, I think, and that's why the movie was dedicated to him at the very end. That's the last credit you see.
And Christian Slater, I think when he took the role and everything, he put all of his money towards I don't know, it's not something with River Phoenix or something, but yeah.
Maybe a foundation, maybe a funeral, depending on when it was filmed. But yeah, that's nice. But yeah, he's pretty decent. I mean, I always like Christian Slater in most things, I think he's a very likable kind of actor. So I think, it's pretty good. Oh boy, let's talk about that fucking Guns N' Roses cover of Sympathy of the Devil. Look, even Guns N' Roses will tell you that they do not like this cover. They don't like it. They don't like it. This is recorded right before Slash and another member of the band left Guns N' Roses, and they didn't release anything for a very long time. It might as well be a fucking breakup song because Slash has described the song as the sound of a band breaking up. And that's what it sounds. He's right. It does sound like they're breaking up. It sounds like shit. It sounds awful, dude. And you know me, I like me some rock music. I love the original Sympathy of the Devil by the Rolling Stones. It's a really great song. But this, like, what the hell? Go ahead. You were going to say something about it?
I will say some of it is to do with the song, and some of it, I love this movie. For me, it's kind of a perfect movie. If I had one little flaw with it, I think it's the ending overall. Just the very, very ending.
It's I
don't care for as much.
It's a little rushed, right?
It's like having a stinger ending.
And they never did, unless you count Queen of the Dams, which we don't.
Which, I mean, I'm just saying, because the book, from what I do remember, kind of ends more ambiguously of like, the interviewer
goes in the car.
He's going to try to find Lestat to be like, maybe he could be turned into a vampire. But that's just about a sequel,
babe. Might as well. I think the reason why for that, I think the ending works better to me here because it's more of a crowd pleasing ending. It's like, yay! He's like, even though you hate Lestat,
the music choice is so weird, though.
It's awful. Like, dude, it is so bad. They should have called Spinal Tap. Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it worse than the Wake Up cover of The Matrix Resurrection? No, nothing's worse than that cover. Nothing is worse than that. That is one of the many reasons why I hate The Matrix Resurrection so much. Like, that is an absolute slap in the face. But it's funny because when Guns N' Roses were going to do the cover of this song to record for the movie, they saw the movie first. It's funny because the band was very divided about it. Slash hated it. And yet... Axl Rose loved it. So they're already kind of arguing about this fucking movie, and now, they're recording this garbage produced song. Is like, Jesus H. Yeah, it's not good. It's not. I think other than the fucking mimes, I think the Stephen Rea mime stuff. Cut that out. Other than that, this is my biggest complaint in the entire movie. That fucking. I don't think it works well with the ending at all. It really does not. It doesn't. It just takes you right out of it. Then again, it is supposed to take you right out of it because you're supposed to turn the movie off. But you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't really care for that cover very much. So overall, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
One thing to like, we kind of mentioned it and stuff. I love my favorite moment in the entire film. Actually, is the moment where Louis talks about, like, movies come along.
Oh,
and
yes,
for the
that's one of
first
my favorite
time
scenes.
since before becoming a vampire, he can finally see the sunrise.
Yes.
I'm like, that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it's really,
It's
really
sad.
beautiful. It's sad, and it was like, oh man, that's so great. It's so sad. But then you see a clip from Superman the movie, and like, oh, that takes me right out of it. Superman the movie. I'm like, oh fuck.
It's like, oh no, it's the ending of Babylon.
Oh no. Put Avatar in there, motherfucker. Damien Chazelle. What the fuck? But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about in terms of this movie. I think it is a great movie. Perfect, maybe not, because Guns N' Roses kind of soured me. But
5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
Well, I guess we're almost all even then tonight. So before I go into my pick for next week, because next week is the birthday show, I'm going to check the poll. I'm going to check the poll. I'm going to close the poll. I'm closing the poll, and the winner will be revealed in 3, 2, 1. Hey, what happened? Oh no! I closed the poll. We will never know. Fuck.
Oh no!
God damn it! Oh no, guys, put whatever you voted in the fucking comments. I don't got time for this shit.
I think last I checked, X-Files was in the lead.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
When was this? 5 minutes ago?
Actually, longer than that.
I think. Oh shit! I wish I could fucking. Oh my god! Because I couldn't see. When you close poll, it will show you the results of the fucking poll, but it didn't. Shit! Damn it! I'm gonna have to ask again. Oh
no!
Oh fuck, man! Hunter, Tanner, if you're still here, tell me what you voted for. I had like 5 votes, I think. Did anybody see who it was who was looking at the votes? Or if you saw the votes, tell me which one won, because because when you're voting, you could see the poll. Okay. If anybody knew, please let me know. Although Jose says it is the X-Files, so maybe he might be right. I don't know. I'm going to ask any of you who remains in the chat if that was the case, if it was the winner.
Then Hunter's the X-Files.
Hunter's is the X-Files?
Yeah.
That's what he voted for, or that's what?
Or I don't know. Yeah. I think it's what he voted for, probably.
Because it would show you the percentage after you voted. I think it might be the X-Files, though. Something tells me, that it was his vote. Tan, are you still there?
Okay, yeah, it was his vote. Yeah.
Oh, it was his vote. Okay. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Why did I
I'm gonna assume it was probably the X-Files.
I think so, because there's not very many people here. You would think that it would be the X-Files. I'm gonna wait for Tanner to confirm that. So, but in the meantime, I did a long thought. I was thinking a lot about which movie I was going to pick for my birthday episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to go with something that's, a lot of my picks have been very dark, depressing movies. And so I figured, hey, might as well put in one of my favorite comedies in there.
Clerks?
Well, that's on the wheel. I wish I could cheat and make it Clerks, but that's rules are rules. When again, I am the host. I can break the rules however I fucking want. But then Shane would complain about the rules. So, with that being said, I'm going to. Oh, X-Files, and I think it was like 5 or 6 votes. So yeah, I'm gonna assume it's the X-Files. The X-Files won. Let's just assume that the X-Files won. Okay. So and it's funny because I have the. Oh, God damn it, my fucking headphones. I have the first 6 seasons on Blu-ray, so that will last me for a good while. So I have it on fucking Blu-ray, and those were not cheap. Maybe I'll talk about it once I review the first season and get my way going. But the movie I chose was a movie that
American Pie.
No, believe it or not, I did not go with American Pie because I said it was one of my favorite comedies. I've never seen American Pie. Maybe I should save that for 150th. I don't know. Torture Tanner for a milestone, but maybe do it for the Christmas special. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna pick a movie that Katherine Heigl hates because it's supposedly sexist. You know what I'm talking? Yeah, I'm talking about Judd Apatow's Knocked Up.
Oh my god. I've never seen this.
Oh,
now
dude,
it is time.
It is so good. It is such a good movie. It's, again, my only problem with Apatow is that his movies are always too long. But with this movie, I don't care. Because
that was me. I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but the last one that I saw was The King of Staten Island. And I really liked that movie. But it's too fucking long.
I don't know. He just needs an editor. But yeah, Knocked Up. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the unrated cut or the theatrical again. Maybe I'll watch both cuts because the unrated cut's probably gonna add a lot of fucking content in there because it's Judd Apatow, ad libs, things like that. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. And Katherine Heigl, what the hell, man? That movie put you on the fucking map. Over at Grey's Anatomy, that put you on the map, and you talking shit about it, and she was great in it. But then you talk shit, and then that's it. End of your career. Bye. It ruined her. It really did. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Buddy, you said back when I pitched American Mary that you might do American Pie for 145. What is the 40? Is that the Thanksgiving episode? Maybe I should give thanks by reviewing American Pie. Let me just have a look. What we're on 150. Today is 150. 142, excuse me. 142. So that would be come on, 43, 44, 45. Oh, the week before Thanksgiving. Oh, when do you leave for Disney? Around the 11th? The 9th? The 16th? The week of the 9th you go to Disney, Jared? Or the week of the 16th?
I go the week of the 16th.
We can't do American Pie until he's here. We have to have the whole gang.
Maybe I've never seen American Pie.
But I know for sure we're going to do Happy Birthday to Me. We're going to do Knocked Up because, frankly, we need something a little lighter on this show.
Yeah.
We always review dark stuff.
Because we're deep, dark, serious people.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I cannot believe, though, I closed that damn poll. But I'm going to assume it's the X-Files. I'm going to assume... Because there's only like 5 or 6 people in here, so it's just like, and it was really only ones talking were. Soren, did you vote for this? Did you vote in the poll or no?
Yeah, I did.
Did you vote for the X-Files?
No, I voted for the show by the Lost guy, The Leftovers.
That's why I went so long saying yes. That's the reason why I picked the Leftovers because Damon Lindelof created it for TV.
Trust me, I did it to spite you.
Wait, we're gonna add This Is 40? Oh, I don't know about This Is 40. I don't know. Could the sort of sequel to Knocked Up? I don't really. Yeah, I think it would be because I guess 2 people voted either for for West Wing. So yeah, the X-Files did win, putting a process of elimination. And Jared, did you vote or did you not?
I did not because what I'm using on here doesn't have the
Oh,
because
yes,
I'm
Tanner
on
said that the
StreamYard.
X-Files won by the mass majority, so he did know the results of the poll. So the X-Files did win. It's not me assuming. We confirm it is the X-Files. It won. It won. There.
I would have gone with the leftovers, but
the X-Files won. So that way, so now, you can see the poll on his. Why can I not see it on my end? That's weird. Let me refresh the page. I don't know why I can't see it. Let me hold on. I think I have to put a fucking vote in. Let's put in Succession, for example. Yep, it did win. The X-Files won. I can officially confirm it. The X-Files won by 75%. Obviously, since I put in Succession, only one person voted for the West Wing. So everybody wants me to do the X-Files. You know what? The truth is out there, motherfucker. I'll give you the fucking truth. And if it takes me, technically we have to count the original run, 9 seasons, and then the revival seasons, 2 seasons, and then 2 movies. That's gonna be a long. It's like Dexter. I have to go through.
It is.
9 original seasons. 9 original seasons, 2 revival seasons, and 2 movies. So that's more than you, honestly, because I don't know how many seasons of TV you. So you got New Blood, the original 18. I'm doing more.
Morgan
than you.
and I need to get back into Dexter. We're like 4 episodes in.
Okay, so now we can confirm it is the X-Files. So now we can end this show, and that means I have to fucking get going and start watching either late. No, it's a little late, but maybe tomorrow I'll get going with it. And on the next episode, no, it will not be number 1 or else Vincent is gonna fucking bite you. But again, Vincent is a good boy. He wouldn't bite unless he's the smoke monster. Then he'll bite him. But yeah,
take another fucking drink.
Like I said before, if it becomes number 1 this weekend, you will hear this, or you will see me play this. That one, this one.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! You have no right to take me. Shut up! Will you shut up? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I wish fucking Bogonia was number 1 because even though I'm not a big fan, no, I am not watching Joker Fully Ado. You folks already want me to review the X-Files. I can't do 2 things at once. I cannot watch Fully Ado. I cannot do that. It's my birthday. Treat me with respect. I don't want to watch Joker 2 on my birthday. With that said, stay tuned next week for Knocked Up. In the meantime, and also, you're welcome that I didn't choose another Kirsten movie. I could have been overtly self-indulgent and picked another one. But you know what? I decided to restrain myself. Happy now? I put myself on a leash. So yeah. Sophie's choice. No, it's not Sophie's choice per se. Anyway, I'm running out of words to say here. I'm just gonna put the fucking intro now and bye, I guess. I'm fucking tired. We'll see you next